Hello everyone, welcome to our final episode of Chaos in the Collection. I'm Emma, I'll be your Dungeon Master for this evening, and we're thrilled to be streaming at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg. So what we're doing, we are playing a fantasy role-playing game, Dungeons & Dragons. Everyone around me is playing a fantasy character in a fantasy universe. They have sheets in front of them that tell them what their characters are good at, what they're not so good at, if they have any special abilities they can pull out, which they might have new ones because we've leveled up. And everything else that's in that universe is played by me, so mostly at the moment it's the Zhentarim. That's what's happening right now. And together we're creating a story which we'll hopefully finish off today, because if we don't, it's just going to not end, which will be awkward. I'm Jennifer, use the pronouns M or Emma, and I'm going to give our players a chance to introduce themselves, their character, maybe what they're hoping for as part of this high setup we seem to be going into. We'll start with Lola.
Ugh. On the spot, no. So I am Lola. My pronouns are they, she, and I play Suaski, whose pronouns are they, them. I mean, right now, given that we've just leveled, I'm very much let's come to some elementals. Let's get a little bit crazy chaos.
More chaos. It's just what we need. V.
Hi, I'm V. My pronouns are she, her. I'm playing Gemma, whose pronouns are also she, her. Oh gosh. I think I'm just hoping, I think Gemma's just hoping that she can abscond with these magical paints and not have Krier worry too much about them. But I want to solve this mystery. I want to fix the problem and not have it be a problem anymore. I'm ready to do it.
Let's do it. Nat.
Hello, I am Nat. I use she, her pronouns. I'm playing Skitter of Stones, who also uses she, her pronouns. Skitter, I think, is kind of looking forward to it. It was kind of some of the elements of this plan were her idea, and she's hoping that they go well. Made some friends with some more magical items, which is fun. I think she's also hoping that Brand actually gets to show Gem what he can do after training with Steel, the sentient sword, and also stop some bad uns from being bad uns. I think that's her general motivation.
Excellent. Chrissy.
Oh, hi. I'm Chrissy. I play Soleil. I use she, her pronouns, and so does Soleil. And I think Soleil just basically has two goals out of this. One, she wants to find a way to keep her pan flute. And two, she wants to make it was Davil or Deville?
Davil.
Davil. She wants to make their life miserable. So that is her goal.
Excellent. Thank you. Johnny.
Hi, I'm Johnny. I go by he, him, and I'm playing Brand, who also goes by he, him. Brand's hopes, he tends to avoid combat, and now he's putting himself in a situation where he's deliberately getting himself into it. So he's just hoping that he's got enough courage and skill to be able to protect himself and his friends. And Rocky, who's like his little baby.
Rocky is the most important character.
Very
if
solid.
anyone's going to survive, Rocky.
Solid baby.
It's true. It's true.
Amazing. Well, this stream is going to run for about 3 hours, and we'll have a break somewhere in the middle, and we'll let you know when we get there. We have some sponsors, so let me take you through them. We're delighted to be sponsored by Hero Forge. There will be massive Hero Forge minis rotating in the middle of the screen right now to show you the characters for this stream. So you can go onto their interface and choose exactly what you want for your character, build it, and then if you like, colour it, and they will send it to you either in plain or in coloured, so you don't have to paint it if you don't want to. And we recommend that you check out Hero Forge Pro to see the membership, to see what else is on offer, because there is a lot to engage with in Hero Forge, and the Pro membership is really tip top. You can see what they do at heroforge.com. We're also supported by the wonderful Ultra Pro. I have a new Ultra Pro figurine of adorable power. This is a Displacer Beast. I think it's supposed to be a puppy Displacer Beast, but it is
so cute.
Very
I
cute.
want it.
These are figurines of adorable power. They are available at ultrapro.com, along with other things like dice bags, dice rolling trays, card things, all sorts of things for your tabletop. And you can find them at ultrapro.com. We're also sponsored by Elderwood Academy, who make bespoke dice boxes and all sorts of other things, but this is one of their dice boxes. It's a hex chest. And again, they have a customizable online interface, so you can go in and choose exactly what you want for your box and have it sent to you. Yeah, they're great, so do check them out. We have a 10% off code, which is roll-together. It will be in chat at the moment. So if you want to go and fiddle around with the interface and then you desperately want to buy it, you can have some discount from it. There'll be a link in chat right now. We also have some supporters. So we're supported by D&D Beyond, who provide all of our character sheets and a lot of the information that I'm using to DM. The character sheets there'll be a link in chat right now, so you can go in and see what everyone has built, what they chose at their level up. I don't think there are any surprise. No one's randomly gone oh, I want to be a warlock. So if they have, they haven't told me. But yes, you can go and check out everything in the chat, and I'll be using the encounter builder today because I think it's very likely we won't be in the middle of an encounter at some point this evening. Also, Level Up Dice, they make really big dice. I've lost it. No, I can't lose it. It's too big. Here it is. This is a D10, a really big D10 called a Table Shaker. You can find them on their website. We're also supported by two of D&D video games, so there's Isle Champions of Bottom Realms and Warriors of Waterdeep. We're giving away things with both those games today, so there are links for gems, there are codes for chests, and you can find more about that with our mods in chat who will help you out. We are Roll Together RPG on all of our social media, so come join us, chat to us, engage with us. We enjoy it. Massive thank you to our D20 Club on Patreon. They support us in everything that we do, and they've also made a wiki and a Discord, so you can chat to us and to them about anything you want, really. And the wiki is great if you want to find out more about the characters, the NPCs, the world, and you can also populate it if you want to. So yeah, there'll be a link in chat for that at the moment. We are available as podcasts, so if you search Roll Together RPG on your favourite podcast provider, you will be able to find us and listen to our voices rather than seeing us. And finally, we play with a diverse group of players who play a diverse set of characters with wide-ranging sexual and gender identities. Our tables are trans and GNC positive, and we encourage and champion trans and GNC players and characters in our games. The DM and players may portray characters that are a different gender to their own. We aim to avoid misgendering, but acknowledge that it does sometimes happen, and we have a company policy in place for correcting people on pronouns. If we miss in misgendering, we're open to being corrected, so do just let us know. And the final note on safety. So we have some tools that we're using for safe play at the table. There'll be a link in chat right now. You can find out what those are. And there's also trigger warnings in there. If you're looking to avoid something specific, check out the trigger warnings. With that, for the final time, let's dive into the intro for Chaos in the Collection, and we will be back very shortly. So last time, well, in the entire campaign, what's been happening basically is that the team were hired to help resolve some issues that our curator, Krier, an Aarakocra Magpie, was having with some magic items. He has set up a museum to show off these magic items temporarily, and some of them were starting to come to life at night and move around. There was a security guard who got disintegrated. It was a bad time. The team came in, found out what was going on. Accidentally destroyed one of the items so they got caught in it, stole a couple of other ones. So there's a bit of a scattering of magic items. And after one evening where they had to go and fight a lot of magic items, then hide in the storage room, they went and investigated the case, and they found out that there was a cursed magic item that Krier had that was causing this to happen, and it had been given to Krier by a team of the Zhentarim, potentially the leader of the Zhentarim at Darville. You met Istrid, Tashlin, and Ziraj in a big fight in the alley where you knocked out Tashlin, found out that they always get let out of jail, and had an interaction with the guard where you agreed to do a sting operation to try and catch all of them at the same time. And as we left you, you were in the collection, in the room where the collection is stored, settling down for the night to have a long rest in the hopes of doing a heist tomorrow by enticing, they're called the Doom Raiders back to look after the collection. Anything anyone wants to do just after the long rest or just before the long rest?
Are we thinking they'll be coming today or in the evening?
You were pretty sure that they wouldn't come during this long rest because Kria's going to go and try and rehire them tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just thinking that I might actually finally get the chance to cast Mage Armor. Because I really haven't the entire fracking time.
Do it now before Em has a chance to say anything else.
And it only lasts 8 hours. This is the problem.
Might need it for the evening.
Yeah, so I'm just like, can we just be like, yeah, I'm going to cast Mage Armor, like,
That's
as
fine.
we're getting ready.
Generally, I've seen with casters, like, your caster is more competent at knowing what they can do than you, right? So they're not gonna not cast Mage Armor in the morning.
No, I'm like,
not you specifically, Lola, but like everyone, like they live in that world. They're not going to be like, oh, I forgot this morning.
This is true, yeah. It's more of a case of, well, I didn't think we were going to be fighting anything, so it's fine.
Why would you?
I'm not going to cast Mage Armor. And then it's like, oh, fuck.
How wrong we were.
Yeah.
All right, so Mage Armor is in existence when things go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else while you're waking up or overnight?
Oh, I need to do my my Cosmic Omen.
Recovering from practicing with steel.
Have you added steel to your character sheet?
No.
You should
How do I
do
add
that.
steel to the character sheet?
It's an existing item called steel. You should just
is it actually?
stick it on. Mm-hmm.
Items. And that's like steel as in the weapon, not the... Oh my god, it is. Add to equipment. Okay, he's on. D&D Beyond, everybody.
So fast.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking that it's kind of like a slow like we know it's going to be a slow morning kind of thing? It's mostly like waiting till the next evening.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to go over the plan again so you can remind me what you'd like to do.
Do we think that we need to make a scene of quitting the job so that the Doom Raiders think that we've quit?
I don't know.
I think if we can't be found anywhere, then as long as we stay here, then Kria's story is going to be believed. If he says that we've gone and we've left, then we're nowhere to be seen. Better than making a scene and trying to sneak out and then sneak back in again.
We could always make an appearance at the yawning portal.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is it worth us looking like we're just hanging out there and looking for other jobs or just having a lovely time for a bit and then sneaking away? But if they're going to notice us sneaking away, then that's a problem.
It'd be very hard for me to sneak away. I wear very heavy armor and I'm not stealthy. So, but it's not a bad idea, Skitter. Maybe if they see the group broken up and the people who are better at tiptoeing around.
Can we have a pretend fight, like in the yawning portal? Like pretend to have got cross with each other. I've always wanted to do that.
That would be so much fun.
Oh no, we shouldn't argue with each other.
No, but like pretend.
No, let's just play.
Like we could all be there going, Brand, how could you? You're an awful person. You're not an awful person, really. I am so cross, and walk away. Do you think they believe that?
I think you might have to
I don't think so.
work on your delivery just a little bit because that delivery doesn't quite sell it the way that I think you want to sell it.
Oh.
But the idea is good. I like the idea.
How would you do it?
Stage training from Soleil.
Well, it's a little unfair because I yell at Brand a lot. So it's definitely way more
I deserve it.
believable.
That's good though. That's right. That's what I'm trying to emulate, right? Well, it doesn't have to be Brand that we're yelling at. I don't mind if you want to yell at me instead.
but you're so sweet. And Brand is Brand. I don't.
Hey, wait. No, it's fair. It's very fair.
No, see I think what you have to do, it's you actually have to get like a little, like you have to like think up something, right? Just think up a way that whoever you're yelling at has like could potentially wrong you, like build that up in your head and use that energy to like get angry, right? So like with Brand, right? I'd just be like, Brand, I don't understand. Like what?
What's going on?
Brand. Seriously? Like again with like dropping my stuff. I don't understand. Like why? Like you're the guy. Like you're supposed to carry my things, and you're just gonna drop them and break everything. Do you know how much? Yeah, exactly. That vase was priceless.
It was,
and now it's worthless.
I just got big clumsy hands. Okay.
Big clumsy hands.
And Rocky was there. I needed to pet him. I tried to carry it on one hand, and it just went everywhere.
This is why we have money problems, Brand.
You can't put that dust back in that vase. It's not going to work. We could get mud and stuff in it.
Yeah.
That's why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have nice things.
But also because you spend it all on your stuff. But let's not get into that.
I think we're starting the argument a little bit too early.
Did we go from pretend to real?
I think we may have.
Wait, we're arguing now?
It was the vibe that I get.
Save it and take all this anger out in person. Like when we're at the yawning portal. That's good stuff.
Just kidding.
All right.
But are you though?
No. Yeah, we both turn our heads and go, no.
Jim? If you think you're okay and you calmed down a little bit, I don't want to. Okay. Before we head out, there's something I wanted to maybe ask you, if that's all right, and just kind of eyes the others and kind of shuffles to the side a bit.
Yeah, sure. And I kind of give everybody a glance and then shuffle next to Skitter.
So I was going to ask Creer about it, but I'm a bit concerned that he might just get excited and try and take this for his own collection. I don't know. There's something about when we figured out that the thing that was causing the problems was on Creer, but Creer didn't know it was the thing that was causing the problems. It kind of got me thinking while I was sleeping. And I was wondering if you could have a little look at this for me. And she pulls out the necklace that she's been wearing. So it's like a leather thong. And on it is what looks like a large compass needle, but just the needle that's kind of threaded onto the necklace.
Yeah, sure. And I'll hold out a hand and take it. Are you worried that it's like magical or like?
I don't. My parents gave it to me before I left the temple. And I thought that it was just it's a nice gift to remember the temple and remember them. But I don't know. I was trying to think why the cult of the dragon people might be attacking me. And I wondered if that might have something to do with it or whether it's just me.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of what this is, I mean, I feel fairly confident in saying it's probably not just you, because
right,
you know, you're lovely, but
I certainly don't remember upsetting any of them. But then again, I don't know. People get upset when I point out things that are obvious sometimes. So I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. I'm absolutely happy to do this. And I'm going to take the necklace in my hand and kind of like flip it back and forth. And I'm going to use identify.
What you get from it is that it is magic, but the magic is kind of sealed. It's not currently accessible. You have a feeling that it's like part of a bigger thing. So it is magic in its own right, but there's feels like there's other pieces that it's trying to kind of call to. It's hard to tell exactly what the magic would do because it's not currently active, but it is definitely magical, and it is definitely part of something bigger.
Skitter, is this like when the monks from your temple leave to go out on these little pilgrimages? Because I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm assuming you're not the first one to leave.
No.
Do they give? I mean, has anybody else ever had any of these? Like, I know you said it was from your parents, but I mean, is it like a common thing in your like religion? Is it a thing at like your temple, or is it just like a thing that your family did?
Not as far as I know. I thought it was just my parents giving me a little bit of the treasure hoard just to keep while I was away.
Well, for better or for worse, you're right. It is magical, but in its current form, what
do you mean in its current form?
It's a piece of a bigger magical item, if that makes sense. So if you got all the pieces of it together, you might actually be able to tell what it does. But right now, with just this piece, I can't actually tell what it would do because it's.
Can you tell? Have you ever seen anything like with the kind of engravings or markings on it like this before, or the way that? I mean, obviously it's some kind of needle, but I don't know why I didn't think about it properly before. I just kind of assumed it was a little trinket, but when I look at it, it's obviously like I don't know what it would point to, like what it would be part of. Do you have any inklings?
You can roll a history, arcana, or investigation check.
Let's go. 18 on that arcana check.
It's got an odd aura to it, like it would be something to do with time magic. It's hard to know exactly what it would go with because it's such a small piece of it. But you are getting off, like you just get a sense. You've seen a lot of magic items. You just get a feeling that it's going to be something to do with time.
The vibe that I'm getting is that it's related to time magic. It's similar to other things that I've seen that would have something to do with time magic, but I don't know exactly what purpose this actually would have because it's such a small piece. If you ever find any additional pieces, or can just get even one more piece might help, figure out what the purpose of this could be. But does your family have a history of using or knowing time magic?
Not at all. Alana Mitra has obviously got her own magic, but as far as I know, it's not to do with time. She's not really taught us much magic other than the bits and pieces that we can, like the breath and that kind of thing. We mostly stick to just fighting, like without magic. But I wonder. I don't know. It feels strange that my parents would give this to me. I wonder if you don't have a way of. No, so Soleil can send messages, right?
Yeah, she can.
Can she send? Soleil? Mm-hmm. Can you send messages to people that you've never met?
If you have some sort of way of knowing who they are, so some kind of image of them, or and sometimes people use minor illusion. Skitter, if you have like a photo, that might do it. Drawing.
Probably not. I'm just imagining like any drawing would be like kid style stick figure.
I don't know. Those statues you drew, they're very detailed.
You can certainly try.
If you describe them, I will ask for a D100 roll from one of you. And then obviously if you can't get through to them, you don't lose the spell slate because you just wouldn't know them enough to send it.
Okay. Usually I kind of have to know the person, but sometimes if you describe them, I can get enough of an idea to know who I'm looking for.
Okay, well, why don't we try, my mother kind of looks like me, but a bit older. Her fur is just a tad darker. She's got a little scar here, and she's missing a tooth on the right side. Although you wouldn't see that. She's got a ring on her tail. And she just goes on to describe her mum in depth.
What's her name?
Oh no, I've got this written down, but not here.
I do as well. Hang on. Drift of snowflakes.
There we go.
Drift of snowflakes. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. What would you like for me to say to her?
Hi, Mum. I hope you're well. I'm having a lovely time in Waterdeep, trying to sort out some other magical items. Met some really cool people. This is Soleil that's talking to you. She's great.
Hold on. I get 25 words, so I need the too long didn't listen version.
Oh, okay. Hi, Mum. This is Skitter. I hope you're well. Do you know more about this necklace you gave me?
Okay. All right. I am going to attempt a sending to Drift
Drift of snowflakes.
Drift of snowflakes. Yeah.
Roll your D100.
Okay. That was a 98.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Do you send the message exactly as said to you?
I say, this is Skitter's friend, instead of this is Skitter. And she wants to know if you know anything more about the necklace. I think that's still under the 25 words, right?
Yeah, no, you're all good.
Okay.
What you get back is quite a panicked voice. Tell Skitter she can never come back.
Oh, that's it? Oh, Skitter, when's the last time you spoke to your mother?
Just before I left, a couple of months ago.
Oh, she
Did she
seems
reply?
like- Yes. She seems a little frazzled. All she said was, "Skitter, you can never come back."
What?
That's all I got. That's why I was wondering, what did something happen before you left?
I don't know. They were all waving me off happy. Did she sound cross or hurt?
Oh no, more scared, panicked.
What?
Would you like me to try again and see if she's safe?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. I'll try again.
Well, I mean, only if I know it can take up some of your energy, and we've got important things that we need to deal with here. So I don't want you to.
Well,
If you think you'll need.
I can try again tomorrow? After our fight?
Okay.
Out
Okay.
of character, I have 3 third-level spell slots.
Yeah, it's I don't want you to feel like you have to waste it. It's fine.
we might be a little overwhelmed tonight.
Oh, sorry, Nick.
Yeah, sorry. Skitter's probably gonna just, until we're ready to leave, take herself off and kind of sit quietly.
I'll call after her as she leaves. I'll try again tomorrow, and we'll maybe I can help you go check on her at some point after we're done.
Maybe.
Anything else anyone wants to do before you head over to the yawning portal to have a fake argument, which I'm dying to see. I'll be honest.
Nothing more from me.
In which case, you head over to the yawning portal. I presume you're going to let Kryn know that that's what you're going to do, so he can go and put the notes up afterwards. Grand.
Mm-hmm.
He will arrive probably an hour after you do, just to kind of give you time to leave and then get back. So you go to the yawning portal. It's pretty much as it was the first time you were there. Den is behind the bar, serving drinks. It's a little bit quieter because it's mid-afternoon, but does anyone want to roll a perception check?
Sure,
anyone
yeah.
is there?
Nice high perception. Or do I get anything with my passive?
What's your passive?
17.
Yeah, I mean, Darvel's at pretty much the same table that he was at last time you were there, just like chilling out. You are welcome to sit wherever you like. It's relatively quiet.
Do you think we should tell Dernan, the barkeep, that we're about to put on a little show? He is a very respectable man and also very, very powerful, and this is his tavern, so promise not to destroy anything and just let him know so he doesn't call the guard and kill us.
Well,
To have a physical fight, we can just get cross, right?
Yeah, I know, but
I might give him the heads up, because I can always. Can I? Wait, no. I think I might be getting confused with a different character. And an ice cream truck.
Brand leaves instantly, looking for this mystical sound.
That little cart riding past the front of the yawning portal.
No, I just have
sausage ice cream.
Anyone have mending?
It has a big sausage on the top, like a.
If any of us have mending, we can be like, well, we might get a little bit rowdy, but we can always fix it after.
Yeah, I don't. I think Gem is really good at fixing things, though.
Yeah.
The most skilled artificer in all of Waterdeep that's currently in the tavern.
Are you trying to make up for that comment
I
back
really
at
am.
the summer
I am.
house?
I
Okay,
am.
yeah.
We're starting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go and speak to Dad.
What can I get you?
Just a couple of beers would be, or a couple of ales would be lovely. 5 would do us.
Five is more than a couple, but sure. He starts pouring ale for you.
And I hope you don't mind. Obviously, we'll set everything to rights if anything goes awry. But we have a little bit of a show that we need to put on for certain customers of yours, and it might get a little loud.
Can't say the other first. That'll be 5 gold pieces.
Yeah. Swarovski kind of winces slightly and slides it over.
You're paying for the privilege of the fight, not
Yeah.
not the bit.
Oh, I know that. It's like, yes, here you go. And we will do our best to keep any damage to a minimum.
Don't worry about it. People break up the tables all the time.
I suppose whenever you get anything coming up from a big hole.
Indeed.
Yeah,
The cost of doing business.
exactly. Right. So Sassy's going to kind of try and sweep up the ales with their arms.
He's gonna watch you and then just like get a tray out from under the bar.
No. This is part of it.
Right. Okay.
Or maybe I'll put them on the tray, but like it's going to be kind of precarious looking. Yeah. Okay.
Sasky's returning with a tray of ales. Where have you positioned yourself? Are you like right next to Darvel, or are you like slightly further away and going to be loud?
Further away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it would be better to kind of look like we're not directly paying attention to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Amazing. All right.
I've set up like a new map on the table that I've started to sketch out the rich part of Waterdeep that we were in the other day.
Okay.
Bran looks really nervous and just like slowly sliding towards Gemma and like, can you take care of this? I'll just be quiet.
What, you want me to just yell at you the whole time?
No,
And
no,
you're
yell,
just-
no, yell at them, not me.
You.
As
Who do you want me to yell at? Do you want me to yell at Skitter?
No, Skitter's too nice.
Yes.
as Swarovski comes back to the table, they're kind of paying attention to where Rocky is. And if one of you has maybe, I don't know, playing fetch with Rocky as you do.
I feel like that's targeted because you know that's me.
There might be a little bit of an accident.
Might or will.
Swarovski is deliberately going to trip over Rocky. Sorry, Rocky. But like it's gonna trip over.
He's not gonna notice.
Yeah. It's gonna trip over Rocky, and the tray is gonna go kind of arse over kettle, and like glasses smash on poor Skitter's map.
It's all right. Swarovski's got one that I'm just going to take from them later.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah.
Swarovski, I've just spent ages drawing this.
Oh, it's not my fault. Like I don't know what you're always doing. You're always playing fetch, and Rocky's always getting in the way.
You're the one who is so just. I don't know how somebody's balance could be so poor all the time. This is why things got broken.
How dare you?
Well,
Your
as
fighting
if
partner
I'm
is
wrong.
total shit, and you don't do anything to help him. Speaking of
Excuse
bad
me,
balance,
I am not his
I'm not
keeper.
shit. I try.
This spit me
Not
so
very well.
No, I
Always
know.
bloody looking
We were-
after you.
we were completely alone in that fight the other day. You didn't do anything to help us.
Wait,
What
who? Me or Gem or?
No wonder you need a bodyguard.
Oh yeah.
Who
I know,
do you
I'm
think
really
we're
useless.
talking about?
Oh,
No,
me,
it's
yeah.
obviously you.
Yeah.
No, you know why? You know why
know.
I know it's you and not me? Because I was the one taking all the punches because you couldn't.
Wait, I got stabbed like through the face. Not literally. My face is fine. but-
Gemma went
I
down
tried.
the other day.
Yeah.
No
Almost.
thanks to
Okay.
you, Brand.
I had to get both of you up. Just, I cannot deal with working with you anymore. Like, I feel like I'm having to clean up all the messes that you two
You're
caused.
having to clean up all the messes?
You heard
Excuse
me.
Excuse me? You with your little songs and your performance? Like, you think your songs are so great?
It's
What was-
called inspiration.
Yeah, it inspires me to go vomit.
I did have to hold her hair back twice.
And I don't have very much. That's how bad it was.
Perhaps
has been kind of like
we just
listening to all of that, and then just at the end goes, yeah.
And that's not what a penis looks like.
Perhaps it's clear. We just shouldn't work together anymore.
No, absolutely not. The last 48 hours have proven that. Come on, Brand, let's just go before I lose my temper at these people. Just grab Rocky so
Come on.
Swarovski can't trip over him again.
I'll try and kick him again.
And we can
Always
just-
in the fucking way.
Look at his top
Oh,
hat.
my
It's all
God.
askew. And his waistcoat is like half broken. This is
You couldn't even
it's
kick
too
him,
much.
Justin. That's how bad your aim is.
Well, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your pretty tricky words. Look, this is it. We tried, we failed, you failed, we're off.
We're gonna
Well,
find
well,
money
kind of-
that'll actually pay off without you guys.
Percy kind of throws, like they're wiping up their hands, and they kind of throw their like little scarf on the table and just kind of storm off and out of the bar.
Gitter's gonna like tear the soggy map up into small pieces and like make it just like a soggy paper ball and just like throw it at Bran's head as he walks out of the tavern, and another one to Swarovski as they walk out.
I kind of
Get
turn
lost
around
again.
and glare.
Real mature, Skitter. Real mature.
I better not
You get a
stay.
straw like
That's what I have prestidigitation for.
Does one of you want to roll a performance check with advantage, of course?
Yeah.
Soleil wants to roll.
So, like, yeah.
I was about to say, please let me. Well, I sure hope that advantage comes through.
I mean, that's pretty good.
30-20.
Yeah.
It's
all right
It's pretty believable that you're all having a big argument with each other. Is anyone like taking a sneaky glance at Darville to see if it's landed?
Like my
roll-
kind of glare is also a kind of like looking back at her.
Roll insight checks. Anyone who wants to.
Okay.
Brand will be too caught up in it to
Let's be good.
do it.
Let's be good. Oh, fuck.
15.
I think I got a 23. I can't do
Nice.
math and I can't see because of my ring light. Yeah, 23.
I got a 14.
14. Anyone who got higher than a 17, he's pretending not to look at all of you, but you see occasional like glances backwards and forwards. And Soleil with a 23, there is like a tiny, tiny, tiny smile on his face.
got it.
Hook, line, and sinker. Brand walks out the door trying to pull paper out of his hair.
Are you all going to go back separately, or are you going to regroup and then go?
I think the correct play would be that we all, like, as we leave, we all just kind of go our own way. But on the way to the bar or to the tavern, we all would have said, okay, like, go your own way, kind of make your way around town, but then we'll meet back here. But we just need to not be together until we get back to the summer house.
So you're all heading back and regrouping. Just to check briefly, everyone's all right. That was all in character and fun for everyone.
Yeah.
That was so
I was like, oh, God.
I hope my line about inspiring me to vomit wasn't too much.
No, I loved it. It was so clever. I love a clever burn, even whenever it's aimed at me. And I've been recently burned by the 3-year-old my mom babysits so much that no one else can hurt me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Perfect.
He's so rude to me. But yeah.
That was so much fun, though. That was great. It was so much fun.
All right, okay, so the characters are going to need some therapy afterwards. Sat on the couch like, you can't believe they said the exact thing that hurt me. So you're all going to head back, and then you're going to regroup when you're there, and then you're going to hide in the back room.
In our secret little room.
Yeah, Dana's going to show up at some point in the afternoon, probably at the mansion, and then Cree will come down and fetch you to go to the mansion, just to try and like avoid if there are any prying eyes. Dana's here. She said she would like to talk to someone, all of you, someone, anyone.
All of us?
All of us?
Yeah.
Great. Should I bring her here, or do you want to come to the house? I could bring her here. That might be sneakier.
They've got eyes in the
Yes,
sky.
if
We
we-
don't want them to see us.
Yeah, if we stay here and don't head off too much, perhaps.
By the way, I spoke to Darville this afternoon, and he complimented me on my choice of first guards and said how much of a mess you all were. And then he agreed to take the job, so he'll be here this evening. Well, he said Istrid and Tashlin were coming, so they'll be here at least.
Okay.
Delightful. I can't wait to see him.
But if it's, do we need to guarantee the rest of them? So Istrid and Tashlin, but there was also him and
Ziraj. And
Ziraj.
Schemo.
Schemo.
You haven't met Schemo.
No.
Well, maybe I'll bring Dana down and you can talk about what to do.
Of course.
He goes back, fetches Dana.
Should we just have a quick group hug before they get here?
Yeah.
Really good throw, Skitter, by the way.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm sorry, Jem, that there was spit on yours.
What?
Yeah, it's
I got carried away. Sorry. There were straws. It's a lot of fun to do.
You know, I think we all just got a little caught up, but like, you know, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
And I really like your songs, Sydney. They are good.
Your songs are great.
There was
Rocky
no throwing
Roll
up.
was perfect.
And I'm so sorry for tripping over Rocky. I hope Rocky is well. And
yeah.
He's a rock.
And Skitter, on my way back here, I stopped at the map house, and here you go. And hands over.
Thank you.
And Brand, we've seen how powerful you are. I was just, exaggerating.
I'm
effect.
useless. I know.
Have we?
No.
Have we?
Yes.
Gently pull
have.
Jem's hand down. Like, no, we have. He's
have.
Okay. All right.
We'll still keep saying
I'm gonna
nice
make
things.
sure you see it today too.
Let's hope we can avoid a fight and maybe get them some other way, but we'll see.
Lasky, did you draw this yourself?
I had a hand in it, but it's one of my adopted father's. So
The line work is so good.
Yeah.
I've not been doing cartography for very long, but I have
mean,
other things. But at some point, I would love to sit down with you and you to. Maybe if we make money off this, I can pay you to teach me some more stuff.
Of course. You wouldn't even need to pay me, I guess. Being in one place for quite some time is kind of just experiencing the wonders of like investigating and doing a little bit more adventuring again. It's bringing me back, and I think perhaps settling down isn't for me anymore. So perhaps we can go on some traveling, and I can show you as we're out.
That sounds amazing.
Dana knocks on the glass and then realizes and just walks straight in because you're not supposed to be here. Hello? Is there anyone here? Oh, hi.
Hi.
Right, this evening. I have some thoughts, or you can tell me your thoughts first, or...
Well, just for the record, I can be invisible if that's any help. Like really invisible. Like I can mess with stuff and really, really spook them out if that's handy at all. I'm not really sure. We didn't come up with an official plan of how we were going to bombard them, but I can be on one end and they won't notice me as long as I'm very quiet.
Always handy. My feeling is that we need Darville. We need to take kind of all of them in at once. So if he doesn't show up, then just, I don't know, wait or mess with their plans, or, I don't know, try and find a way to get him here.
Okay.
You think if they only send the two of them, then we need to find out what it is if they're sneaking in to get the crown, then the crown needs to not be there, right?
It's a good idea.
Can anyone make illusions? Good illusions.
And just kind of looks at Gemma and doesn't like say it, but it's like mimes painting.
I can always paint one. Any excuse to use these paints.
Where will you put the real one?
Somewhere in Willie's house, maybe?
I was gonna say we could have Krier take it into the mansion, but I'd make sure he's not wearing the ring before he touches it.
Oh yes.
That
Maybe
would be good.
maybe if Krier is leaving a hamper for Tashlin and Istrid, maybe there's an old hamper here Krier could take away, so that looks natural, and he could just put the crown, the real crown, in the hamper, so it's not like he's walking from this bit to the main house holding a crown in an obvious way in case they're watching.
With the ring off.
With the ring off,
Yeah.
that's important.
I'll let him know to take the ring off. We'll be just outside around the walls. Can I give one of you this? She's holding out like a small earring. So you can get in touch with us when you need to.
Of course. Swarovski will take it and I guess kind of coax the vines on the other one of their larger horns and kind of attach it to the other side. So they have a gem on this side, like that will focus, and then the arrow on that side.
It lets you cast message at will. So.
Cool.
And I think that's it from me. We'll be here. Call us when you need us. But obviously, if Darvel's not here, we'll break the. It will break the mission if we are called.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and keep them trapped here to lure. Okay, just some ideas on how we could do that. We're very powerful.
Is there a way that we could speak to Krier to encourage him to talk to Darvel again, to just emphasize how important it is that clearly our group wasn't enough and there were 5 of us, so
I can ask him to. Darvel's I understand from Krier that he's often at the yawning portal. So.
Yes, we did see him there.
I can go and ask. And like I said, we'll be outside. If you need anything, just call.
Of course.
She will. Do you need anything else, by the way? You all kitted up. You don't need anything requiring.
I don't think so.
Unless you have a copious amount of healing potions, but other than that.
No, too expensive for our use, unfortunately.
And me.
She'll go. Anyone left?
Yes.
I can't remember if you said in terms of you know how Krier said that the crown is really difficult to destroy because it's a magic item, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how we definitely didn't break the mirror?
Mm-hmm. Definitely did not.
Do we think there's any chance that part of it still works? That would be a good way to trap people. I mean, we know how to get them out.
The mirror in front of the door. Come on in.
But no, the timing would be crucial though, because we need to make sure if it's just Istrid and Tashlin that turn up, we need them to notice there's a problem with the crown, or find it's too difficult and get the others to come along. And then if the mirror worked, we could somehow use it to capture them all.
How would we fix it?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on the magic, right? Because if the entirety of the mirror is magical, right, and you need the whole thing to be together to have been magical, and breaking the mirror completely dispels all the magical properties. But I mean, I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility that maybe the mirror, the larger chunks of the mirror, could still retain magical properties. I probably would have to go investigate the mirror to find out if there's any residual, but
you could try fixing the mirror. So you could try putting all the glass back and kind of fixing it in some way. You could try painting a new mirror onto the mirror to see. You're an artificer, so I'm willing to let you have a go and see if you can tinker with it and find a way to make it work in some way. It might not be like to its full extent, but
okay, because we did put it back together. I did use my tinker's tools to put the mirror back together originally.
Yes, so it's still got all the jagged cracks in it, but it's just all the glasses there.
Okay, yeah, I could do
help.
this.
Could you try using one of your infusions almost to reinfuse
You could try
magic?
Painting over the cracks, maybe.
I was thinking if I did like a wash right over it to just kind of like fill in the gaps. I think that was kind of my thought.
Roll a.
Before any rolls, I'm going to give Gemma guidance.
Sure.
Just
roll a artificing check. Tinker's Tools again.
Okay.
I think it's
Let's see. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's my.
I'll say you can roll with advantage because you've already basically put it back together.
Awesome. And then let's see. I've got.
Is like sat at the top of the mirror, not looking at it, but like stroking the frame of it, being like, "You're a really good mirror. You've worked real hard."
Brand's on the other side, stroking
And you
it
can-
and repeating it as well.
Roll a d4 as well to add to that.
Okay, so. Da, 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 da,
Get
da.
to think you're a great mirror. It's okay. We're gonna fix it.
Brand thinks so too. He's just shy.
All right. So 18 plus 6, so 24.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start painting in the cracks and you see that it's starting to come back together. Do you continue looking at it?
Knowing that looking at it is how Soleil ended up in there, I stop what I'm doing. I dig around because what I would like to do is I would like to kind of set up like a periscope sort of thing where I paint on the mirror while looking into another mirror. So I'm not looking at the mirror.
Yeah,
Right?
Medusa situation. This is fine.
Exactly.
This is
I'll
fine.
hold the mirror. You look at it and
Yeah.
tell me what it says.
Brand, are you looking at the mirror?
The mirror that I'm holding, but not the main mirror that's being painted. He may be shy and slightly not good at combat, but he's not stupid all the time.
As you... Oh, hello. No. There we go.
Em's gone into the mirror.
Gone forever. As you reach the bottom, you can see that you reach the bottom. You see all of the cracks disappear, and it is now a complete mirror. Whether it works or not, you don't know, but it's there. It's reformed. Probably best not to look at it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, but that's okay because we've got all the magical items on our side, and they're going to help us fight, and it's just a backup option. And if we don't use it, then great, Career and Willie will never know that it was broken in the first place.
Never, ever.
Do we need to keep Davila alive? Was that a requirement?
I guess Soeski will quickly message Tanner, be like, quick thing, what was the plan with Darvo? Do we
If you could
Sorry.
capture him, that would be good. I don't necessarily need him to be alive, but it would be useful if we could chat to him.
Right. So just disappearing off the face off this plane is not good then.
It's not my
They were-
preferred outcome.
If they
Okay.
were all in the mirror, then all they need to do is smash the mirror for them to be released. So that's fine.
I don't think we can put them all in the mirror because whenever I went in, wait, no, the bugbear came out whenever we smashed it. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's
I
fine
thought-
if he dies. It's fine if he... No,
That's
it
not
really...
what we said.
But it is okay, because if he dies, they can still talk to him. Skitter's got Career has a ring that we just take one of his weapons, use the weapon, his spirit comes back, and they can chat freely.
It would be nice not to kill them, though.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
be. But, if they're going to stab Gemma or anyone, then you have to stab them first.
Yourself.
Do we need to do more training with you, Brand, about ways to knock someone out without killing them?
Steele's telling me all that. Use the handle, not the blade.
There you go. Or the flat of the sword.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't trust myself to aim properly.
Okay.
No, Brent, stick him with
I wouldn't
the
either.
pointy end.
So
That's why I
as
got
this-
3 on the trident has 3 pointy ends. It doesn't help.
As this happens, it starts to get into like the late afternoon. Are you all going to crowd into the back room and hide?
And
you
Mage
put the-
Armor.
Yeah. Have you put the crown into a basket outside?
Oh, don't say it like that.
What?
Yeah.
I'm clarifying the situation.
Yeah, I think at some point we would have messaged Donna to get Kriya to come and kind of pick it up as well, and casually kind of touch the things in the collection that we needed him to do.
And have you have you made a replica crown to go instead?
Yeah, I was gonna say before we call Creer to come and collect it, I definitely would have taken the time to like paint a version of it. If you look closely, there's like a silly face, just somewhere where you're like, oh, this is obviously not correct. But like in the moment, they're not gonna see it. It's just for me.
Do the beholder eyes look like googly eyes? Some of them.
Yeah, yes, they do. Actually, they're actually wall-eyed too. So they're big googly wall eyes. If you actually pay attention. Yeah.
Soleil, you said that you can go invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I know it might be really dangerous, but it might be good just in case anything happens, like they run in and run out. If you waited out there and then when they come in, turn invisible, then we would have a bit more of a... But rather than we all bursting from one room, you'd already be there ready.
There's still the door at the back of this room that you painted in last time. So there's the big room where the collection is. Then you're in a smaller room, which has a window, which you can only see through one way, which is out into the big room. And that room also has a door that you painted.
You could go around the outside and back in the main entrance.
Yeah. So that is the situation in terms of like what the room setup looks like and all the doors you've got available to you. And the whole the rest of Summer House where the collection is all glass. So potentially you could just break bits of glass if you don't want to go through a door.
Okay.
I can only go invisible very, very briefly. I thought it lasted longer than that. Whoops. But I can hide somewhere out there if you would like, and then if I'm needed to jump out, I can go invisible right then.
I'm not very tactical. I just thought it was an idea.
How long does your invisibility last?
Just like a minute.
Oh.
I didn't pay attention when I took it. I thought it lasted at least an hour.
Standard invisibility is an hour. Greater invisibility is a minute because it's designed to be in combat usage.
Is that...
Well, I have invisibility, so there you go. So if you want to be invisible for an hour,
Okay.
just throwing it out there.
Yeah. And then if I need to do something that would interfere with that, then I could just put on my invisibility. That way I'm still invisible for at least another minute. Okay, yeah.
Is there anywhere in this in the glass house bit, are there like rafters in the roof to... I'm thinking like, is there somewhere high up that I could climb to and hide?
Roll a D100.
Okay. Wait, I always get confused about which way this is. The one with the... Okay, so I've got a 10 and a 0. Is that 100?
Yeah.
Or is that...
Yeah, it has beautiful like rafters. They're slightly shaded from view from the rest of the room.
Okay, well, I could just like scoot up there and hide there as well. And then there's 2 people hidden in the room.
Okay.
So
Would
Soleil
you
looks like she's
hurt
gonna-
yourself if you drop down?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
You could pretend to be a statue. No, I wouldn't. I'm not very good at keeping still.
I can also add a little bit of a blurring to our forms just to help us stay a little bit more hidden. Like if you take advantage of the shadows, like it can definitely help us hide.
That sounds very cool.
I'll stay in this room here and watch through the window. And if when things happen, I will come in quickly.
Yes, you have to come out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I will. I will. I promise you.
Are you equipping, donning any of the other things from the collection, like +1 swords, the armor of invulnerability, amulets, etc.?
Is there a good bow? I don't know, like a nice bow?
Yeah, there would definitely be like a +1/+2 bow.
Okay.
I mean, same if there was a spear.
Yep. Yep.
Great.
Add a +1 bow.
Would equipping the armor of invulnerability give me disadvantage for moving around because it is a lot bigger than me? There's a slight edginess.
If you fully equip it, it shrinks to your form.
Oh, okay. Unless anyone else wants to. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
I think it's best on you, Brand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That will help not get stabbed.
Ilona's saxophone is there as well, Slay, if you want. It is an instrument of the bards.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the...
Yeah, let me check, because I put which one it is. No, I didn't. I'm sure I did. Oh, God. Too many items. Aha. Here we go.
Wow, the armor vulnerability is insane.
Oh, yeah. It's really good. Right.
Not getting stabbed.
I'm putting the link in Discord for you, Chrissy.
Okay.
It is this one.
Ooh.
Obviously, it's a saxophone, not a mandolin, but yeah.
Okay, let me get it added.
I was sitting there, I was typing in saxophone and my D&D Beyond was showing me nothing. So I was like, well.
Yeah, slightly revamped version.
Cool.
So yeah, you're welcome to take that up if you want to.
Sure am.
Oh, it has invisibility, so I don't need to use...
Yes.
Me and this ring light are gonna have to have a conversation because I can't read my D&D Beyond.
Actually, I could just make my...
So it has all those spells, and you have one use of all of them per day.
Okay.
I have a question. The scary mask.
Yeah.
When it did breath weapon on us all, did that feel like it was significantly more powerful than mine?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm resisting and I'm saying
Did it feel like it would be a real bad thing to put on?
I mean, no.
You could always identify it, maybe.
I don't want to use a pull of gem spell slots.
It's probably not cursed. Like, it's just a very powerful.
I think you can ritual cast identify. You can ritual cast identify. So,
if you have time,
are you going to put on the mask?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if Jem has time to. I mean, Jem is doing all of the painting, all of the looking at things.
Well, you know,
we have time to check the mask to make sure it's not cursed.
Yeah, of course. I'm a pretty quick painter, you know. That's that might be why the eyes look a little more wall-eyed than I'd want them to, because I was just like, I'll finish it real fast. But yeah, no, I'm fine checking the mask out.
It's definitely not cursed. I've just put it in the chat, so there you go. It is horrific.
Good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Saskia, is there anything that you'd be looking for in particular? Because there's a lot of items in here. Everyone else has taken one, so.
So I was just looking for a different bow that I could use, because I'm like Saskia is very much the archer. I mean, they do have a quarterstaff, but if they can avoid doing the wacky, backy, up and close stuff, like, that's better for them.
Yeah.
They're kind of squish.
There is a there is an oath bow there.
Oath bow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What does that do?
I feel like it's going to be slightly not quite Swaski style, but it's good.
Okay. It's swift to defeat my enemies.
If you like, if you're running your hands over it and you pick it up, it's like death to the enemies.
Maybe, like, but kind of a just for now. Like, I've got it up on the thing. Like, perhaps not forever, but just for now.
Amazing.
Do I wait? Oh, okay. Just the target of my attack comes when someone enemy. It's a pretty cool bow. Okay. Do I know Elvish? I do know Elvish, so.
Going to be a turn to Swaski in the next combat. as night falls, you all go back to the room. Do you want to roll me stealth checks to see how well you're hidden? There's two of
I've
you.
cast Pass Without a Trace.
So plus 10 for all of you. Skitter, you're up in the roof. So, like, are you already invisible and still in the room?
Yes. I used the invisibility from the saxophone. I do not want to waste anything Gemma has in case she needs it. So
you roll with advantage because you're invisible. Skitter, you roll standard. Everyone else rolls standard. And you all plus 10 because of Pass Without Trace.
okay.
I mean, thank goodness, because that was quite a low roll for me. So it was 22 total.
Yeah.
29.
Standard, right? Oh no.
With plus 10 wait, do I have plus 10 with
Yeah,
Pass Without
everyone
a
has
Trace?
plus 10.
In addition to in addition, whatever you would normally roll, then add 10.
With
33.
disadvantage, that's 17. With the Pass Without Trace.
It's a good thing you're in the other room.
Yeah.
Gemma?
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask. So I have disadvantage on stealth rolls, which means which I assume applies here too, which means I rolled a nat 1, unfortunately. In addition to a 3, so I wasn't really rolling well to begin with. But that's where we're at.
Gemma and Brand are not stealthy people.
Brand is like, you can still hear creaking from the room, those of you who are in there. Gemma is like, for some reason, just like knocking boxes over. Like Rocky's running around, making a lot of noise. It's just like, it's not a good situation.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm off my game today, guys. I'm so sorry.
And as you're all there waiting, those of you who are in the room see Tashlin and Istrid, so a very tall human woman carrying a very long sword, and Istrid, a dwarf, quite hefty, wearing plate mail, heading towards this room. They're gonna come in. They won't. Let me roll perception checks. I don't think they'll immediately notice you, Gemma, because they're not looking for things in the other room. Hang on.
We're just the animated weapons. Ooh, ghost.
And they're going to start. They come into the room, set themselves up. You can hear 3 voices. So there's the 2 of them, and you can hear a third voice. They're talking to each other about which things to pick up. And the third voice is going around and going, "Where's the crown, though?" And they do this for a while. Occasionally, you see things, Skitter and Soleil. Like, they pick them up, then they put them somewhere and they vanish, but you don't see where they put, like, you can't see the thing they're putting them into. But they are slowly sweeping the room and putting things into the bag of holding. You can't see. It's a bag of holding. You can't see it.
Yeah.
It's like Mary Poppins' bag. It's just all going away.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of picked up on that. Like, it's going somewhere. Oh, I wonder where.
Are they putting the weapons that we'd identified as our, like, okay, these are going to happen?
They're slowly going around the room, and as they're doing this, the objects that you pick, some of them start to come to life. And as they do, Istrid's going to hold out her hands and cast, well, not cast, it's a Child Divinity, turn undead. Let me just roll for them.
Brand runs away.
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
Surprise. Yeah. What you see is as the weapons start to come to life, and Istrid does this, all of the weapons start running towards the walls, and as they get to the walls, they all drop to the floor.
Oh no.
Darville is not here. And as they're going around and putting more things into the bag, you can hear them talking to the person who you can't see. So you're going to go take them to him. And the person's like, yeah, absolutely. Safe with me.
When you say there's a person I can't see, do you mean that they're just like hidden from sight,
invisible.
or they are? Right, okay. I can use Dragon Sight from this mask.
Ooh.
Is it Dragon Sight? Yes. I can have blind sight.
Oh my
range of
God.
30 feet Range of 30 feet.
I mean, they're below you. There is a small person. They are small. They are small in size. Blind sight. You know that they're there. You can't exactly like. It's like a radar like kind of thing. You can't like. You're not like. I see the person who's invisible. Yeah. But you can see like a smaller person, and you see them moving around and like looking. They're clearly looking for the crown that's not visible. They find it on the pedestal, and takes it and puts it. You see the way that he moves. He looks like he's putting it in the bag, so the others see it. But then you see it actually go into his coat.
Ooh.
Can I have used the gem of true seeing through the window?
Yes, you
to
can.
See this and think. I'm gonna. So I mean, I have that to go into, but I can message Soleil to be like, it looks like there's an invisible creature, possibly also greater than it. Perhaps you need to get them to look at the mirror with all their stuff so that they never get to Darvel.
Okay, yeah. Where's the mirror? I'm assuming we have it covered, right?
Yeah, it's covered. It's at one end of the room. These people are kind of in the center of the room at the moment.
I'm gonna
Can I say that we took the sign away that says "Don't look at me"?
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm gonna slowly go over and kind of tentatively try to pull the cover off as if it's falling naturally.
Roll a performance check to have it fall naturally.
Okay. Ooh, that is a 13.
Istrid turns towards the thing that's falling, goes, something's wrong. And at this point, Gemma, you fall over Rocky in the storeroom and make a loud clang. Do you want to do anything, all of you, as we were probably going into initiative?
Did she look at the thing that is falling, i.e. the mirror?
Let me just get that item back up, because I got rid of it after we, destroyed it. Because there's a saving throw. Mirror of life trapping. Right, she needs to make a saving throw. Saving throw is charisma. Istrid, charisma. That is a 17, which makes her.
Can I use my whoa?
Yeah.
To be like, I don't think so. Oh God, roll well.
What was it, a 1?
Yeah. No.
And I think it's too late for me to use unsettling words. They have to do it from the next saving throw. So yeah.
She looks in the mirror and nothing happens, and she kind of is looking now directly at the storeroom where there's a loud clattering as Gemma is falling over Rocky.
Can I activate the armor?
Pardon?
Can I activate the armor? Take its go time. I help Gemma get back up.
I have no way of communicating with anyone else, so as far as I've seen, they're on to Soleil and they've looked towards where the others are hiding. So I think I'm gonna slow fall from the rooftop with the dragon mask on.
That's a cool image.
And try saying "You cannot have the crown."
Roll an intimidation check.
Brandon's intimidated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get advantage now, though.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Okay, that is a non-nat 20.
Yeah, they turn, they're like, what the fuck? And that is where we're going to have to roll initiative. Could everybody please?
Yep, sure can. Yep. I'm rolling great. These D&D Beyond dice are treating me so well today.
24.
Ooh, 8.
That just means you have to go first, Brand.
Brand's ready. Skitter psyched him up. Gemma's with him. He's got a sword that keeps telling him that he can do it. And Rocky has a top hat.
Indeed, Brand, you do go first. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to burst out?
So first of all, I'm going to use my new rune. Inside, the armor is kind of completely covering him, but through the eye holes and the mouth holes, there's just a little spurt of fire that's kind of flecked with little bits of almost like lightning, but not quite. Kind of like a turquoise-colored fire. As I use Storm Rune to enter a prophetic state for the next minute. And then, with steel in one hand and my trident in the other, I'm just going to kick open the door and walk out.
Are you aiming for anyone particular? There are the two that you can see. You're aware there's an invisible person there, but you can't see them. You don't know where they are.
I wouldn't know that there was an invisible person there because I haven't seen one. I just overheard. So I'm just going to walk out and just lob my trident at someone.
Tashlin or Istrid? Human or dwarf?
Who's the one that stabbed me? It was Tashlin, I think, right? Yeah, I'm going to throw my trident at her. Just gonna walk out and just be like, bah! And hope. That's a natural 20.
Yes.
Yes.
It goes in straight under the armpit where you were aiming for last time.
Nice.
Oh, that's great. And can she make a strength saving throw?
She can. Not great. 13.
She fails.
Oh no, she can reroll. Hang on.
No, she can't.
She can.
Don't do this to me.
No re-rolling.
Also bad. 14.
Nice.
She still fails then. So the trident comes out and slams into that little hole that Skitter showed me multiple times. And so she'll take 11 points of damage from the trident.
Yeah.
And then 7 points of damage from the fire rune. And then it chains erupt from the area and wrap around her body, restraining her in place.
Great. And what are the rules for breaking out of the restraint?
That is a really good question, which I will tell you right now. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns, balancing the shackles on a success.
Brilliant. Anything else? Second attack?
Yeah, so I'm going to, after the trident has hit and then encased her, I'm going to charge forward and use steel to try and stab her in the same place that she stabbed me.
Please do. You roll with advantage because she's restrained.
Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. This can possibly not go wrong. Well, that's a 15. Oh, I get advantage, don't I? That's a 12. So a 15.
Oh no! Yeah, as you go in, she's there. She's still. And you're like, yeah, I got this, and then you don't got this.
Can I actually use my my flash of genius?
What's the wording on Flash of Genius?
It's when you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or a saving throw, you can use your reaction to add +4 to the roll.
So unfortunately, this wouldn't work because it's not an ability check or a saving throw; it's an attack roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
Just
that's fine.
Rip out the trident and go, come on, Steel. And I'm just there now, in front of both of them.
I'm really sorry. Maybe if you just pull your elbow close to your body next time.
I tuck in my elbow.
All right. Is that everything you want to do? Bonus
movement.
action?
I use my action to attack twice and bonus action for the prophetic state.
Amazing. Tashlin is going to swing out at you 3 times with disadvantage. She is restrained. Please roll that. Yeah, she comes up from under the chains. It's a 21 to hit.
That would hit, yeah.
Yeah, it is all slashing damage. So she cuts across the armor. I think you'll have all of this, won't you, because of invulnerability?
No, I'm actually immune to non-magical damage for the next 10 minutes.
Nothing happens. Like, it flashes across you and nothing happens.
You tried that the first time, Tashlin.
Seeing that, she's going to look up at the figure falling from the roof and is going to direct it that way. Right. With disadvantage, that is a... Oof! Well, you avoid the natural 20, but it's a 27 tip.
Ah, okay. What is that? A ranged attack?
You're dropping down, so she's coming at you
I
as you
see.
drop down.
My toes.
There's a burst of fire that erupts from Bran's eye sockets, and I'm going to use my reaction to cloud rune that into the other person.
Oh,
I've got the name
sure.
off.
So in that case, Istrid takes 17 points of damage as it turns.
All my runes are
towards
gone
her.
pretty much now.
You gotta use these things. Tashin, looking confused, is going to swing out again, upwards, trying not to hit her friend. And that is no, that's bad. That's an 11 hit. So that one, she's thrown by the first thing going wrong, and she misses. She will reroll the saving throw. So strength save.
Just trying to save you.
Nope. Don't have to.
26.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got a +8 to strength, so
God, yeah, there's no point in doing
Flexes
the
out.
work.
Change break off.
and as her turn ends, that is where we're going to take our break, and we will dive back in at this point in a few minutes. Thank you, everyone.
Nice.
See you in a bit. And welcome back, everyone. We are mid-combat with the Doom Raiders, well, some of the Doom Raiders, who are trying to steal the items from the collection. There are 3 of them there. There are 2 that are visible, 1 that is invisible. Brand has just restrained Tashlin, who has broken out of the restraints, and they're all looking around, looking at all of you, ready to go. Brand, I think you were going to roll some extra damage for your...
Oh, yes. Yeah. It's the first time I used my fire rings. I didn't realize it deals damage at the start of my turn, too. So just before she managed to flex her way out, she would have taken 7 points of fire damage.
Nice. Excellent. Right. Straight after her is Istrid. Sorry, they have many spells. Istrid is going to cast Spirit Guardians. It comes up around her, so there are little almost like ghostly forms around her in a radius of some feet. They're not Pac-Man. Nah, sorry.
Okay, sure.
Spell 15 feet. Yeah, 15 feet around her, and it happens on the person who's in its turns. Enter the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn. Yeah, okay. Great. So that is up. And that is what she's going to do. All right. Gemma.
Well, the last time I got up close and personal with all these folks, it didn't go super great for me. So I'm going to make it a little bit harder, maybe. And I'm actually going to go ahead and cast Mirror Image to create 3 duplicates of myself to hopefully take some of the attacks.
Yeah. There are 4 versions of Gemma, like moving in and around each other. It's very difficult to tell which one is the real Gemma.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll move out of this back room because I think fighting in this back room is not a great idea. So I'm just going to use my move action to kind of get into just the broader space. Not super close, just away from the tiny little room. And then Rocky is going to appear from this tiny little room, and he's just going to chuck a stone at Tashlin because,
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? Exactly.
The room is probably about 60 feet long, so you can easily stay out of the Spirit Guardian's reach.
Cool. Fantastic. And then Rocky. It's only an 11 as Rocky runs out, chucks the stone.
Bounces off a pedestal.
Oh, baby.
It's all right. Get him next time, Rock.
That everything, Gemma?
Yes, it is.
Oh, as you're falling into the Spirit Guardians, could you make me some sort of saving throw? Wisdom.
Sure. I think I have extra re-goes of this if it goes wrong now. We'll try. Oh, that rolled off a 16 onto an 8, so that's an 11.
11 is not enough.
Can I use my flash of genius
Yes, you
here?
can. Yes, yeah. It's a saving throw.
Great. Yes. So it's a +4 to your roll.
Yeah, which makes it
That's a 15.
15 passes. So you
Okay,
take
cool.
half damage, which is 8. 8
Okay.
necrotic damage.
Okay, dokie. Now, let me just double check my the telepathic report. Is that on a when I take damage from a creature within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, you can use it.
Great, perfect. Can Istrid please make a strength saving throw?
Sure can. Oh god, too many stat blocks. 13.
Does not pass. Cool. So I think as Skitter enters, the Spirit Guardians takes a bit of damage, just kind of woof, looks through the mask eyes at Istrid. And Istrid takes 7 and 8, which is a 15 force damage,
Very
and
nice.
is pushed 10 feet away.
Grand. So back away from the group, away from where Brand is, or away from you, which would be towards the floor. You can angle it.
Oh, if I can... No, because she can still cast spells from... On the...
Yeah, you
ideally,
can't-
she can still
you can't
cast
knock
spells from
her
lying
prone.
down.
You can't knock
No.
her prone, but
Okay, fine.
like push her like away from Brand.
Can I push her past Bran to give him an opportunity?
Not with
attack?
force movement.
Oh,
No.
okay, fair enough.
The
Yeah,
only,
away from Bran,
The only
then.
thing that doesn't affect that is Dissonant Whispers. If you use Dissonant Whispers and they run away, they're using their own movement. So
I've used my reaction anyway to do the cloud room. So
Cool. Yeah, just so hopefully Brand is no longer in the aura of or is closer to the edge of the aura of the Spirit Guardians.
if she goes back 10 feet, he's like 5 feet away from
On
the
the
edge of
edge.
it. Yeah. Good.
Gives them options.
close to the edge. Thank you.
I think it might hang on. It's concentration. Let me just roll a con check. Too many things.
If
Is
that's-
concentration, con save. Yeah, totally fine. She rolled an 11. All right. Anything else on your turn, Skitter?
Was it my turn? I thought it was. That was at the start of my turn. I've not done anything yet.
Oh yeah, take your turn.
That was my reaction. Great. Okay, so especially now Istrid has moved back, is there a way to get all three of them in a cone without hitting Brand? If not, I'll get two.
Not without moving out of Tashlin's sphere of influence.
Sure.
I can take it.
On a deck saving throw?
I can't take it.
I will do a 30-foot line between Tashlin, who I'm assuming is right there. Ideally, I kind of want to hit, because I can see, because I've got blind sight for 5 minutes, I want to hit, I'm assuming, oh, I didn't write his name down, the invisible guy.
Schemo. Which, so you're aiming for Tashlin and Schemo or Schemo and Istrid?
If I can aim for Schemo and Istrid,
Yeah,
rather than
absolutely fine.
Tashlin,
Like you turn
fine.
around. Yeah.
yeah,
With a line or
Right.
with a cone?
with a 30-foot line, 5 foot wide.
Yeah, you can,
Oh no,
you
I'll do cone then.
can line them up.
It's 20-foot cone. She's still, 10 feet.
Yeah, no,
Cool.
you can definitely get both of them.
Great. So that's a deck saving throw from both of them, please.
Right. Istrid rolls a 19 flat.
Oh, okay. Well, that succeeds.
Schemo rolls a. Come on, Schemo. Show me your stat block. Also a 19.
Okay. Well, they take half damage. Oh, I rolled max damage on my d6, so they both take 6 damage. So does that telekinetic reprisal lands. Cone of flame comes out of Skitter's, out of the mask's mouth, I guess, and hits both of them. And then I still have 2 attacks. No, 1 attack. 1 attack. Don't get excited.
Hang on,
Left.
just rolling some con saves. Yeah, both effects are still up. Carry on.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to attack Schemo for 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Sorry, you don't have disadvantage because you are.
Because I've got blind sight.
You can see him. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Now then, where is my stunning strike gone? Yeah, I do that in addition to the damage, right?
Yeah, it's con save, isn't it?
Yes, please, a 15.
No, that is a 10. So the invisibility drops as you stun him. And you can all see like a very small gnome with quite like slicked back black hair, very long pointy ears. He's wearing like a coat with a lot of pockets and he's holding a bag. Do you want to do your damage as well?
Yes, that is 8 regular damage. And then I'm going to follow through with a flurry of blows from my bonus action. I think I still have that, yes.
Can you still attack when you've used the breath? Does it replace one of your attacks?
Just replaces one of my attacks.
Oh, great, yeah.
So, yeah. Breath, spear attack with a stunning strike, because I spent a key point, and then flurry of blows to just lay into him with my paws. Which, let's just do. Oh, that's okay. Well, that misses. That's a nat 1 for an 8, and then a 19 for a 26.
19 hits.
Great. And the claws 1d6 plus 4, so that's a 7. And we'll stick with fire damage on the claw.
Yeah. Awesome. He's standing there looking quite dazed.
Marvelous. I'm done.
Great. Swaski.
Right. So I think Swaski is kind of in the back room. But so what they're going to do is, they're going to kind of trace out kind of 4 rooms in the air, and things start to take shape from those rooms and like coalesce around them. And I'm going to conjure some minor elementals.
Minor elementals.
Yes. So I just rolled for all of them. So I will send you. I've got a 19, 18, a 13, and a 4.
Oh, no. They go after your turn.
They go on my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But for all of our sanities.
Yeah. So I'm basically going to, like, now the schema
Yes.
is visible. Okay, so I'm going to basically send them into the main room, and I'll come out after them. But they kind of skitter around. You can hear this kind of sort of slightly infernal, but like also with the sound of kind of flames, like giggling.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's like crackle. Crackle.
Yeah. That kind of thing. And I am going to, so that was my action. I am going to go into, I'm going to step out into the main room and go into starry form Archer. It's my bonus, with which I will do the thing.
Which one of the 3 are you doing the thing at?
I am going to aim for Tashlin because they're particularly she's particularly strong and killed me last time. Not happy with them. Oh, nice. That's a nat 20 plus 8.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Roll all those dice.
Roll the damage.
Oh, how the turntables have turned, Tashlin.
Don't get cocky.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We all saw what happened last time.
Yeah. No, it did. It just gave me a. Oh, wait. No, that just disappeared. Oh, no. What did I roll? I don't know what I rolled.
6 and a 2.
It might
I
be.
think.
Yeah. I don't know is the 6 already plus flawed or not? I can't see.
Yes,
I can't see that roll.
The 6 is the total.
Yeah, so it's a terrible damage roll.
Did you roll 2?
It rolled a second one for me. It was like a 6 and a 2. So a terrible damage roll.
So a 6 and 2 is 8, and then what do you add to it?
No, it's already added.
Right,
The +4.
Right,
yeah.
okay. So 8 damage total.
Yeah.
Grand.
So
It splashes into her, this starry energy, and she does she takes it.
yeah. And then my little magmins are gonna kind of pop, there are 4 of them, but one of them kind of pops up behind each of the others. Obviously, I guess one of them is gonna take the spirit guardians.
Yes.
So they'll take that damage, but one of them is just going to kind of pop up behind each of them and go and put their hand on the.
Yeah. So if you can have, if they're, I would say probably 2 are in the spirit guardian just because of where it's placed, and 2 are out of the spirit guardian. So you can roll wisdom saves for the 2.
Okay. Yeah, 9 and a 4. They.
Sadly, no.
Yeah.
No. Hang on, let me just get it.
Might be down 2 in 1.
It is 15 points of damage.
Yeah, so they're both gone.
Just
How?
Pop out.
Yeah, they kind of pop out with a little giggle and burst into this little thing of fire and magma. And each creature within 10 feet of Tashlin, basically where they've gone, needs to make a saving throw.
So those would be the ones around Istrid. So Istrid would roll
Oh, sorry, it's Istrid's spirit guidance.
Yes.
Right, yes. Sorry.
And sorry, it's a wisdom saving throw or a
Dex.
Dex. She's so good at Dex saving throws. Right, she rolled an 8, and I'm going to roll for Schemo as well because I think we could catch him too. Does he automatically fail Dex saving throws if he's stunned, Nat?
I don't know. It just says you make the target stunned. I would have to look it up elsewhere.
Let's look at the conditions.
Until the end of my next turn.
Can't automatically fails strength and Dex saving throw, so he fails too. They both fail. Take max damage.
Awesome. Okay, so it's not huge, but it's 9 damage.
Yeah, it burns into both of them. Schemo again, just reeling, not really sure what's happening.
Okay, so those two are gone, and the others just do a quick. They'll do a. They're kind of popping up behind the others, and they're gonna just touch them. At least they both rolled an 8 + 4, so it's a 12. Nothing.
No, I'm afraid not. They touch, but nothing. Nothing happens.
Cool.
Grand. Is that everything?
Yep.
Soleil.
Okay. So I can see, what was the guy that was invisible's name again?
Schemo.
Schemo? Okay, so I can see him now, right?
You can.
All right. I'm going to look directly at him, and he's going to hear kind of like behind him in his ear. And I'm going to say, smile for me, my pretty. And I'm going to use unsettling words. And then I'm going to use the levitate charge on this saxophone. And I'm going to pick up the mirror, and I'm going to move the mirror in front of Schemo.
Yeah. You can't force someone to look at something. So we'll get back around to that when he's no longer stunned, but it's
Okay.
there now.
Okay.
Amazing thought, though.
Yeah.
It's about all I had at that point. All right. Why is it not taking away the charge? It's fine. And yeah, I think I'm gonna move to where I'm kind of standing in the doorway. At this point, I'm no longer invisible. So in order to go anywhere out of the
Which doorways? There's a doorway to the storage room. And there's a doorway out of the building.
doorway out of the building, I'm trying to block. If they want to leave, they have to go through me. So that's my goal. So I've moved there if I can get to it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Soleil becomes visible as the mirror starts to levitate. I think technically levitation, you'd have to push it. So let's say you levitate it, and then as you walk into the door, you just gently prod it over to him, because it's not telekinesis.
Fair.
But yeah, Soleil becomes visible and starts pushing the mirror towards Schemo. So it's basically right in front of him.
Okay.
All right. From outside, as you move to stand in the doorway, some arrows start thudding down at you.
Whoa.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And another 19.
Mm-hmm.
All three bash into you. 7.
You threw him off that roof.
Wait, didn't we kill that guy?
No, he ran off.
Oh,
'cause you made
no.
him scared.
Oof. Right, okay. That is 30 points of damage as these 3 arrows dunk into you. You briefly, as you turn, see him up on the wall before he drops and out of sight again.
Little tinker.
It's good to see you again.
And you hear a thud as he falls off the wall because he rolled in that one is athletics check.
He's so unsettled by you saying
reaction
it.
to what you said.
Yes.
Schemo. Now remind me, Nat, he's stunned until the end of your next turn?
Yeah.
Just stands there, he's a bit dazed. Let's roll. Let's just roll a d20. Yeah, he doesn't. He's looking down. He's not looking in the mirror. this point in time, but it is right there in front of him. All right.
Whenever he has to make a saving throw, he does have to take a D8 off of it.
Yep. We will. We will get there.
Okay. I just didn't know if there was any chance that you might roll. Yeah.
Anxiety.
All right. Can everybody make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Sure.
I can roll the dice. It doesn't mean I can make it.
Not fucking 20 for a 22.
Yeah.
11.
14?
16.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Brenda's not wise.
Oh no. You're the
I have a +7 and I rolled
rolled a
a
one.
nat fucking 1.
Oh, Swaski.
Anyone who rolled below 15, so I believe that's Swaski and Brand. Anyone else? And Jenna.
14.
Yeah.
You hear words coming from the roof above you, and you feel compelled to move out the door. On your next turn, you must move as far as you can out of the door.
Does it
counter charm. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's an action. I
Yeah,
thought it
you
was-
have to do it on your turn.
Shit.
It's not a reaction.
Can I... Does it affect concentration?
No.
Cool.
Yep. So that is that one. All right. Brand, you feel compelled.
A question.
Yeah.
I feel compelled to go out of the door, but do I still have any semblance of not wanting to? I just know that that's what's going to happen.
Let me look. As much of its movement as possible to move in that direction on its next turn. It can take its action before it moves.
So, just for example,
Take it
let's say I was too big to fit through the door. Would that
You'd-
would I be able to willingly make myself bigger to make myself unable
You
to?
have to move you have to use as much of your movement as you can. So you would have to go.
Yeah,
you can make yourself you can make yourself bigger now, but you're gonna let's be honest, you're gonna break the windows.
It's a glass greenhouse.
Not to shoot myself in the foot, but I do also believe I'm still within the Spirit Guardians.
Yes. Make a it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, we know I'm good at those. That's a 19.
19, you take half
I'm
damage.
good.
Yay!
I am good at something.
1, 2, 3. You take. Come on, dice. 7 points of damage as the necrotic energy starts to eat into you.
Mine doesn't like that. Okay, so my bonus action, I'm going to use Giant's Might to become larger. So the flames start kind of pouring out of the cracks in the armor, and I become large. And then before I leave, I'm just I'm going to look at Tashlin still, and I'm just going to be like, "Let's try round 2, shall we?" Like a bit more of a deeper, gruffer voice, and I'm going to try an attack before, as my legs are trying to walk backwards. Steel gripped tightly in my fist. I'm going to attempt to attack. So that's not great. That's a 15 on the first one.
Flashes across her stomach again, clanging off the armor.
And then I'll use my second attack. Oh no, it's happening again.
Just two clang out across her armor. As you go to move, you are using your movement, so she will get an attack opportunity on you.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm really large now. I'm 14 feet. Well, no, how tall was Brand? 6 foot. So he's 12 foot now.
27 to hit, but nothing happens because you're invulnerable.
Oh yeah. Tashlin, strike all you want. Your blade's gonna die. As I'm like walking away, and I'm gonna walk straight to the door and try and leave. But can I? 12 foot.
Did the rest did Salai and I, although we passed the wisdom save, did we hear the instruction?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you can leave. You're going to leave a slightly head-shaped cracking a window, but you can go.
Okay, I'll do as the compel suggests.
So you go your full. 30
Yeah,
foot
I have to. Yeah,
30 foot.
yeah.
out of the door.
And
Pushing past.
fight it, come
pushing
back.
past Soleil.
Does the compel end once I've?
You can roll the save again on your turn.
Oh no. Is there any more part of the
But
compel?
it is
end?
your turn now, so you can roll it now, right?
Yeah,
once
but
you've used a movement, you make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's a 20.
You suddenly
Wow.
realise that you don't want to be out here, or maybe you do want to be out here. But either way, you don't no longer feel like you have to move. Yeah.
I'll turn back and just view everything still with that kind of turquoisey red fire coming out of the armor.
All right. Tashlin is going to turn. Who's there? Skitter, you're there.
Uh-huh.
Gemma's not there. Soleil's not there. Swaski is also not there. So
Not in front. No.
yeah, Skitter.
I mean, hey, I'm the scary dragon.
All right. 24.
It's
17.
No, because I'm adding my charisma bonus now to my AC because of the mask.
Nice.
Another 24.
Yeah. Okay.
All
I
right.
use my reaction to use my level 7 fighter ability, which is Runic Shield.
Yep. Is it disadvantaged or?
It forces them to reroll the d20.
Okay.
I get 3 of those per long rest.
Nat
I have a
1.
lot of reactions. That one, hey!
So you only take
I've got
uh,
Skitter.
15 points of damage.
Thanks, Brand.
I'm fighting it, as you said.
Now, the Spirit Guardians, that happened at the start of my last turn, right?
Yeah.
Fine. So I do not have my reaction until it's my turn. Wanted to check.
Cool. That's the end of Tashlin's turn. Istrid. Not looking so hot. I think she looks the scariest. She's gonna cast Hold Monster on you, Skitter. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure.
Peter does look the scariest.
Yeah, with the.
So that is a nat 1. However, I have a legendary resistance from the mask, which I'm going.
Oh.
So you feel like it would take hold of you, and then something from the mask like
It's like
passes through you, and you
Snarls.
do feel like more dragony, but not necessarily in a good way.
no.
More feral.
Oh, sweet baby Skitter.
Cool. Gemma, it is your turn. You must move out. You can take your action first,
Yes.
or you can move and then take your action. I don't mind either way.
Well, luckily it doesn't really matter because the range on my my fire bolts is 120 feet. So I'm good either way. So I guess I'll probably just start moving, and you'll see all of my 3 illusions that are coming with me, and we're all just kind of like circling around each other, and it feels very cool in a weird way. But once I move towards the door, I reach into my pockets, just one in each hand, and just kind of lob the fire bolts at in Istrid's direction,
Yeah.
because I'd like to take her out because she seems to be a pain. So I mean, let's be clear, they're all pain, just different levels of pain. So
Nice.
that's an 18 and a 25.
Okay.
Fantastic.
These
Love to see
firebolts
it.
like pummeling into her.
Oh yeah. For 23 damage across the 2 of them.
Okay.
So the
Nice.
Let me roll
firebolts throw out.
two con saving throws.
Oh yeah. Do it.
No, it goes down on the first one. Spirit Guidance is gone.
That's amazing.
Hooray. Awesome. Fantastic. Love to see it.
Perfect. Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I think as I get closer to this door, having seen the arrows come down, I am actually going to activate my my defensive field to give myself 7 health, and then I'm going to try and redo that wisdom saving throw to see if I can stop moving.
Yeah, please do.
12.
No, you're still under compulsion.
Bye, guys. It's fine.
Skitter, it is your turn.
Okay. So I heard the voice from above. Is this we've established it is a greenhouse, right? But it's the roof glass as well.
The roof is like wooden on top, like it's windows all around the outsides, and then a wooden top, like pointy, normal roof.
But I imagined that the voice came from outside on the top of the roof.
Sounded like it, yeah.
Okay, and the roof is like we said before, it was like 30 feet up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step of the wind to disengage with Tashlin, which gives me my wings unfurled. So Skitter kind of scoots out the way, and the spectral green and gold dragon wings just kind of extend from her. So step of the wind doubles my jump distance. I'm going to use feline agility to double my speed as well.
Yeah.
And do my monk zoom thing. I'm going to fly up through the window and try and find
through an open window or through a closed window.
There's an open window, right?
The door's open.
I suppose I could do that.
I mean, you can smash through a window if you want. It will require a strength check.
I think at this point, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to fly through the door.
Yeah, as you go
I had cool images of like breaking through the roof, the glass roof, but it's fine.
You see on the roof an elf that you're all relatively familiar with, who is like standing, hands pointed down towards the roof.
I'm just going to torpedo towards him and try and knock him off the roof with an attack. I don't get because I'm going at speed, it's not like extra anything, it's just a regular attack. That's fine. Let's go. That is a nat 20 to hit though.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my god, yes.
Nice.
That's so narratively perfect.
I think as Skitter flies up, the mask is starting to kind of influence her a little bit. So there is that kind of towards him.
Oh no, sweet baby Skitter. Oh no.
I love this. I love everything about this.
Okay, let's go. That was terrible damage rolls. That's 8 damage.
Yep.
That's total. And gonna go again because I have a second attack. Or do I want to? No, because my breath weapon could be lower damage. I'm gonna so that first. Do I get to knock him off? Is that just an attack?
You'd have to do a shove to knock him to push.
Okay, but that's a strength thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Does he look strong?
I mean, he looks thin, but he gets to roll dex. So if you're the person initiating the grapple, which is what a shove is, you have to roll athletics or strength. If you're avoiding a grapple, you can use either acrobatics or athletics.
Is there any way that I could do it with dexterity, like aiming to trip him or anything like that? Okay.
Sorry, it's the rules of the game.
That's fair.
That is
I did
the
get to
grapple
ask.
system.
All right. I want to get him off the roof though. So I guess I'm just gonna try and hit into him for a grapple. Well, I rolled I rolled a 2.
Oh, no.
So that's a 3.
Yeah, he
Right.
ducks out of the way of you. That takes one of your attacks.
Yeah, that's my toin.
You're on the roof with him.
Yeah.
Swaski, Skitter just grew wings and flew out of the room.
Yeah. Okay. if I was to kind of, could I take my action after moving?
Yeah, of course.
Or-
yeah, any order you want is fine.
Okay. So would I be able to kind of run out? Would I be able to see the thingy on the roof?
You'd have to go out of the house and then look
No,
up.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like it, because I've got to do the move anyway.
Yeah. So if you run out past Gemma, who's like hovering in the doorway because of movement speed, past Soleil, who's standing in the doorway, you can see Bran outside, like slightly further away. And up on the roof, you can see Skitter and this other form, a thin man. He doesn't look like he doesn't like he's the orc from this distance because it's dark.
But I can see that Skitter is attacking him. Cool. So can I, for my let me just double check.
Yeah, just to confirm, it's not disadvantage on rolls or anything because it's dark. It's just that, like, it's slightly harder to make out features because it's dark. That's
Okay.
Probably getting a bit of glare off Skitter's wings as well might be obscuring, like,
Okay.
in the dark.
Cool. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to run out, and as I pass, like, because I think I only have 30 feet of movement, which should get me to the door. I'm going to put a hand on, like, I'm going to swipe my hand across my sickle and place it on Soleil's shoulder and cast a second level Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank you. I
That
feel so much
30
better.
damage was poof, right? So that's a 9 from the Cure Wounds plus the extra. Oh, I can't see it because of the. That's the extra D4 from the sickle.
Oh wait,
A
hang
10.
on. Yeah, you have to move out because of the compulsion, but you can take your actions as well. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I've moved
Sorry, I
out
forgot.
because of the. Yeah. So I've done that, but I'm gonna turn, and because it's a bonus action to do my starry form
Yeah,
attack,
please do.
I'm gonna train my bow on like the person that's up there with. Excuse me. Let's roll, please. Okay, so that's a 22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Okay.
Skitter, you see this bolt of starry energy slam into the side of Darville.
Yeah. It's not bad. 9 damage?
Yay!
Great.
Does that affect the compulsion at all? Is that a concentration? Or is it just they have to roll?
It is concentration. Let me just roll. Yeah, that passes.
Okay. Sorry, is it an action to roll my wisdom save? Or
No, you just roll it at the end of your turn.
okay, I'll roll my wisdom save now. I don't think I got it because it's a 14. God damn it.
14. No, you still feel compelled to move.
Where are we going to now? If we're just like just
You'll
about outside.
find out on his turn.
Oh, okay. Right, so I have gone, but I have 2 magmans still inside. And I realized the other Schemo is stunned, right?
Not anymore. Not after the end of
okay.
Skitter's turn.
Oh, okay. I think last time one of my magmans should have rolled with advantage.
Yes, they should have. Do you want to roll it now? Roll it now.
Okay. Cool. So the one on Schemo. So one was a 2. The other one, come on, is a 12 plus 4. I think. Yes, it's plus 4, so 16.
16 will do it. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
100 damage.
4. And Schemo is now on fire.
He
So
took
like,
how many 4 points of damage?
yes, and like where the kind of magman is, the magman is kind of crawling over Schemo like a little bit and kind of giggles and puts a hand on I don't know, Schemo's cloak, and from the kind of hand that kind of comes into flame, and slowly these flames kind of start to creep up Schemo. And yeah, so at the end of each of Schemos turns, unless they take an action to douse the fire, they take fire damage, like a d6 of fire damage. 3 turns.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's the one on. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, and then there's one on Tashlin as well.
Yes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to roll this one. Tashlin's AC is super high. No, it's a 10.
Again, it tries to reach out for her, but it's struggling with the same thing that all of you have, which is that her armor is just really, really thick. All right, after all of the magma hits, Soleil, it is your turn.
Okay. We heard the voice coming from up top. Can I see Skitter and the figure on the roof? Like you said, it was glass, right?
The roof is not glass, but if you take like a couple of steps back, you can see them.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna step back. I'm going to. How far away are they from me?
They're 30 feet up and like a few feet in. So let's say 40 feet, or
Okay.
14, 50.
I'm gonna try to point. I'm gonna try to keep Skitter from getting hit with this if I can. I'm gonna try to use Shatter, and I want to try to point it kind of behind the figure to where I want to destroy the roof that he's standing on.
Nice.
Go for it.
Just destroy the whole take the whole building down.
Now there's rules on inanimate objects with Shatter, isn't there? It does either it does more or
It's a 10-foot radius. And a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
yeah. Roll your thunder damage. It doesn't need to. Are you trying to catch Darvel as well, or just the roof?
Yes, I'm also trying to catch Devil in it as well. I'm just trying to avoid Skitter.
You can easily do that. I'll roll the saving throw for him. It's Dex, isn't it? Or is it Con?
It's Con. And it was 14 damage. And if he succeeds, he still takes half.
No, he fails. So he takes the full 14.
Okay.
And the roof takes 14. It's not quite like caved in, but it is. It's definitely like you knock quite a few tiles off.
Cool. Maybe that'll help Skitter if she wants to shove him. Okay. And then I'm going to look at Skitter. I was going to do Brand, but I think this might help Skitter next round. I'm going to do just throw a punch if it feels right and aim for the gut. If you feel like and blow them away, they won't be okay. Stun them all day. And it goes like this. Take her by the paw and she'll know you. Fight her when you're drunk and she'll show you all the moves like Skitter. She's got the moves like Skitter. She's got the move. I'm not going to try and do that note, but like Skitter. I know my limits.
Amazing.
And that is my inspiration for Skitter.
Awesome.
Fin-
What am I getting?
You will get, you add a d8 to your next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Sweet.
Is that the end of your turn, Slay? Are you moving anywhere else or staying where you are?
I'm going to stay where I am.
Died.
All right.
I'm just going to give a wave to Davil. Like, hi.
Does not wave back.
Rude.
Right. Let me just.
Weird.
All right. Zurich is back on the wall. Good news, folks.
Oh, no.
3 arrows are going to come out at the Skitter. I'm sorry, you're on the roof.
It's fine.
No.
All right. 25.
That will hit. I'm going to deflect it though.
Yeah, go for it.
That's reduced by 21 damage.
Yeah, you catch it. You can throw it back.
Uh,
Or you can throw it at Darvel. You don't need to throw it at Siraj.
yeah, I'm going to throw it into Darvil.
Or the floor.
No, I'm going to throw it into Darvil. And I think at this point it is just a like just like
Yeah.
like she does turn slightly, but it is like a
You catch
throws
it, yeah.
it.
Hawkeye, you catch it without looking at it.
yeah.
roll your attack roll.
So that was regular D20 attack roll.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So that's 23.
Yeah, 23 hits. 2d6.
Hits. Oh, that's very disappointing. That was 2 1s on the D6.
Okay. Yeah, the arrow thunks into him as you throw it. The next one coming at you.
Sorry. Does that count as a melee weapon attack if I'm close enough to have just tried to stab it into him?
It's fine. Don't worry. Why do you want it to?
Yes.
What is the rolling on deflect missiles?
Oh, I suppose, yeah. You can spend 1 key point to make a... Oh, no, it is a ranged attack. You're right. Never mind.
Okay, next one is a 20 to hit you.
That just hits.
Can I woe that?
Yeah.
That's -3.
17, so yeah, that doesn't hit. What's the ruling on woe? Do they have to be within a certain distance, or do you need to be able to see them?
Oh yeah, whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet. So I don't know if
he's not. I'm afraid he's not within 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So
sorry,
take back your charge.
Wow.
And Nat Skitter takes. Come on, 13 points of damage.
Oh.
And then third one at you. Natural 20. 27.
No.
Okay. I wish I was in.
You can't.
No, it's
no,
one
it's
reaction.
a reaction.
Oh no.
19 points of damage.
Woo. On the ropes.
Okay. I can't even reach you. I don't have any. I do not have a healing word today.
Next up, is anyone still inside the room or looking inside the room?
I'm looking in there.
Schemo hats the bit of his coat where some of you are aware the fake crown is, and he's going to teleport out of the room. He is casting a spell if anyone wants to use a counter spell, but he's teleporting.
I don't have it.
Nope, just wanted to give you the opportunity. But no, he's so he's gone.
Okay.
He leaves the he doesn't take the bag of items for some reason. He just won his coat.
He takes 3 fire damage.
Yes. He's on fire somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of the roof,
Does my Magman go with him?
nope, gone. Darvel's going to turn to you, Skitter. Where's the fucking crown?
Ian has it.
Who has it?
Sorry. Your minion has it. He looks at you. Dance. You are now forced to dance, I'm afraid. Not even a saving throw for it.
No saving throw.
Oh, wow. I mean, she's got the moves like Skitter, so...
You begin a comic dance in place, capering for the duration. You must use all your movement to dance without leaving your space. You've disadvantage on dex saving throws and attack rolls.
Oh, dang.
And everyone has advantage on attack rolls against you. As an action, you can make a wisdom saving throw to regain control of yourself.
As an action? Oof.
As an action. And he is gonna, as a bonus action, shout at you, Gemma, away, and you feel compelled to keep running towards the house. And he is gonna jump off the roof and start going in the opposite direction. You can make an attack opportunity, Skitter. It's just no, you can't because you use your reaction.
No, I've used my
You're done.
reaction.
Yeah. All right.
Is the compulsion also affecting everyone else that was compelled as well, or is it just
No,
Gemma?
but you both saved out. It's just Gemma.
I didn't save out. I got a 14, not a 15.
Oh, yeah, then you also feel the need to run towards the house. All right, so Schema has gone. Darvel is now running the opposite direction. Brand.
Okay.
You are. Sorry. He's gone down the other side of the house from where you are. So you're all on this side. He is on this side.
Let me draw that on my map. So I've got a little map I'm drawing. Okay. Big bad. Us.
In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have told him that his minion had the crown.
Okay. What Brand would do is he's going to put one arm around Gemma and attempt to grapple.
Yeah. Gemma, you because you feel compelled to move, you do need to make the saving throw. Not saving throw, but counter. Acrobatics or athletics, whichever one is better.
All right. Well, luckily, I'm not good at either of those. Rolled an 18.
I rolled a 19.
Because-
Yeah. Gemma continues to try and move, but you've got her in one arm.
And I can sense Sawaski is attempting to move as well.
Yeah, Swaski also looks like they're going to bolt.
I'll put my other large giant arm around Sawaski as well.
Okay.
It's like a glorious hug.
That's my second attack. Would be to do that.
I rolled a 2, so I ain't going anywhere.
I could roll 2 at once. I didn't roll a 24.
No. I have a -2, so I got a 0, like a big fat 0. You didn't need to roll. So
That's
like,
amazing.
Nope.
And then I'm going to pull them kind of towards me slightly into a bit of a hug, bit of a side awkward hug. And then I'm going to use my action surge to take the dodge action. And effectively what I'm trying to do is rotate and move to, if that archer targets us, it's going to hit me instead. Trying to...
That's not what dodge does. Dodge means that it would be harder to hit you.
Yeah, well, I know. So I'm trying to like line of sight, so I'm trying to get in the way. So I'm like watching I'm massive, right? So I'm trying to make them smaller targets while me staying bigger targets. Kind of, maybe?
Rules of the game wise, that's you do the opposite because you make it disadvantage to attack you with dodge.
Yeah, that's true.
You could roll, say, like an intimidation check to like shout at him and try and make him hit you. Is there any way that I could just like make it harder to hit these guys? I'm trying to give them cover. Because he could move, it'd be hard to like position yourself so that he can not get one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you could dodge so that he can't hit you.
No, that's fine. No, that would be counterproductive for what I was hoping to do.
You could, for example, use an intimidation like based on strength to shout at him, be like, take on someone your own size.
Did that use my action search or?
It would use an action, to shout.
Yeah, I won't do that then. I'll just grapple both of them so they can't walk away and try and keep them in place.
Sure.
Whilst I'm so massive and where he's currently aiming, I'm trying to be big, but yeah, if he moves, obviously that would be unhelpful.
You are like positioning yourself to try and like catch arrows with your body.
Yeah, well, armor of invulnerability. It's the armor of invulnerability. I feel like I'm strong, so. But yeah, the point is I can protect them and stop them walking away from the fight. But obviously, if they break it, I will release them. I can willingly do that, can't I? At will. So.
No one remains in the room, do they? No. Tashlin is going to grab the bag and is going to break through a window on the opposite side to where all of you are and start going. I'm going to roll
so many broken windows.
Yeah.
Lily's going to have to rebuild the summer house. She smashes through a window as she's running and just takes off.
Just when back and get an opportunity attack?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm also hoping that they can roll battle. No, they cannot. It was a 3.
Oh, yeah. It tries, but she's gone too fast. And subsequently following her, Istrid also runs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just going to run. They are both now on the move. Gemma.
Okay, so I assume I'm still compelled to try and move at this point, even though I'm currently grappled. Okay, so I cannot move towards them. Can I like I know that they jumped and they're running away. Are they like, can I see them, and are they within 90 feet? It's
Yes.
a two-part question.
So you're like 30 foot away from the house.
Mhm.
The house is 30 foot wide, and they're 30 foot the other side. So they're just within 90 feet at the moment.
Okay. I'm just gonna try a Hail Mary. I'm gonna try and vortex warp Tashlin to us.
Tashlin or Darville?
Well, can I see Darville? Because Darville went on the other side of the house, so I wasn't sure if I could actually see him.
They're all together on the other side of the house. You can see through it because it's glass.
Great. I mean, Darville's kind of a jerk, so part of me just wants to grab Darville, because he's just not great. So I'm actually, we're gonna try this on Darville. So he has to make a con save and beat 16.
I'm using a
Not
bow.
his greatest skill. He rolled a 9, so I don't think you need to.
Okay. I don't need to use a bow.
Wonderful. So as he's like in the middle of running, this like weird sort of like space warpy sort of effect appears, and like Tashlin and Ishtred would be able to see this as like everything, like the reality around him kind of starts to like warp, and then all of like magic, he is transported directly like in between all of us, just in this space, like right in front of me and Brand and Swaski.
There's still a mirror in the house, which is up if you wanted to use it. If you want to put him there instead.
Oh, yes, I do. In fact, yeah. So I would actually love to position him then, so that as soon as he appears, he will be staring directly
Right at it.
like ahead at the mirror.
Yeah, no.
Love this.
Right, let me roll the saving throw for that.
I'm gonna work that one. Please. I just want to learn something.
Fail.
I can also do something as well.
All right, here we go. I have rolled a 9.
It's a
plus
minus
6.
2 to that. Minus 2.
As he is warped directly in front of the mirror, and it's too quick for him to avoid looking at it, he is pulled in to the mirror.
Gemma!
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck you. Pretentious
I was like-
douche.
As I'm still trying to like fight Bran to like keep moving, I'm just like, yes.
That it drops once he's in the mirror. He's no longer on this plane of existence.
Yeah.
Same true for me as well.
Dancing.
Oh yeah, because you're
Yeah.
still dancing.
So yeah.
I don't. Yes.
I just love the inspiration so much.
Inspired.
You can keep dancing if you want.
The others will continue to run away if you let them, or you can chase after them if you want.
Can I message?
It's technically, it would be
his turn.
technically my turn next, right?
Yeah.
If it was still in initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I do not have a lot of hit points left, but I think Scooter is very cross. And obviously Darville has gone, but Tashlin was down there as well, and I think I'm just gonna Step of the Wind and Draconic fly down to her and try and stop her from running away. So I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna remember to Stunning Strike this time, which is what I forgot to do last time. So I'm gonna attack her. Oh, and I get to add a plus a D8. Oh well, no, I'm not gonna. Well, I have to anyway, right? It's just
No,
the
you
next
can use
one.
it. You can use it when you want.
Oh, I'll save it because that's a
within 10
27 to
minutes.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Great.
She needs to make a con save. If you're stunning, are you stunning?
Yes, that's a 9 damage.
16 on the dice.
Oh, that just passes. I don't think there's anything I can do to
You
increase
can
that.
you can
DC.
attack and do
I
it
can
again.
attack again.
Can I
Yeah.
use my Storm Rune to give her disadvantage?
Yep.
My prophetic state.
Let me roll again. Natural 20, 26.
Okay. She makes it still.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I will attack again though.
Are you stunning again?
No, probably not because I don't think this will hit for a 12.
No, it won't. You can flurry of blows and keep going if you want to.
I kind of want to stop her because she's got all of Kriya's magic items. That's what I'm focused on now. Is like we've got Darville, who's the main target. Ideally, we wanted all of them, but at the very least, we could stop them from running off with all the magical items. So yes, I will flurry of blows and yeah. I'll just make sure I've still got enough key points. I do. Great. Good. Okay. Okay, so that's I'm gonna add the D8 to one of them. Okay, so that's an 18 and a 16 to hit. Oh no, plus an extra 7 to both of those.
Oh yeah, no, they both hit.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll con saves on both of them?
Roll it on the first one and then we'll see.
Bad. 10.
Great, that fails.
Technically, you get advantage on the second attack then, because she's stunned.
I guess I'll roll it anyway just to see if it ends
Just in
up being
case it's a
natural
20.
It is not. Cool. So I guess technically we do claw attack damage on that as well.
Yeah, roll your damage.
That's-
But she is like stopped in place.
Cool. So that's 10 and 8 damage. So 18 damage total across the 2. Fire damage with the claws.
I will say that as she's stunned, she kind of the bag slips out of her grip, and you can grab it if you want to.
Great. I shall. And just kind of glare at her through the mask and then walk away.
Oh,
If I
power
can.
move. Yeah. See no reason why you can't.
Great.
Does anyone else want to keep initiative, or shall we drop out at this point? Istrid is still around and running, but the items are now with Skitter and Swaski. It is your turn next, so you could.
Yeah, so if they're still in if they're all in a 10-foot radius of each other, can I do a thing? Like if I run
Yeah, of course.
towards them?
Do you want to call the guard?
See, I do want to, but everything I have is a bloody action.
Well, the guards, they were just outside the walls, right?
Yeah, it's a message.
Did they not
But then-
just hear all of this nonsense?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
but
not.
they're
They're not
waiting.
going to come in until you tell them, because in case Darvel's not there.
Right, okay. Wait, do we think, because if they were near the side of the wall that I would have been on with Tashlin, then I probably would have just yelled out. But if they're not, then
I mean, they said they would be around all of the walls. So if you want to like have a shout,
if that's all right, Lola, unless you
yes, please.
Yeah,
'cause
okay,
I-
sure.
I did.
In that case, as Skitter like slings a bag over her shoulders and glares, she just shouts in Tashlin's face, "Dana!" and then walks away.
Okay.
Alright, let's roll to see if Dana was on that side of the wall. Okay, fine. Lola.
Okay, so I don't know. Should I still message, or I can do something else?
I'll ungrapple you.
It is up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna run towards them, and hopefully Skitter is still within a 10-foot radius of them. So I'm trying to catch Tashlin and Istrid.
Yeah, you can get both of them.
Right. So I'm gonna cast Wither and Blue,
Mm.
and
Who on?
so all 3 of them.
Oh,
So
good.
I'm choosing Tashlin and Istrid to take the damage, and Skitter to roll one of your unspent hit die and regain that number of hit points.
Great.
That's really cool, actually. I've never had that ability.
Yeah,
It's one of the new ones that came in.
yeah, that's
But it's
pretty.
it's
So
a really good
lovely.
spell.
Okay, so they will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con saves. All right. Istrid first. That is a 19.
Ugh.
Tashlin. 12.
Okay, so they Tashlin takes. Wait, sorry. Who got the 19?
Istrid.
Istrid. So Istrid takes half. So that's the of the 9 damage rolled for that.
Yeah.
And Tashlin will take the full 9. And
Roll a hit
my
dice.
brain is suddenly just gone.
Yeah.
But
So you
yeah,
can roll one of your hit dice. You spend it, so it
yeah.
take it off.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Great.
And my Magmans are going to run after them. I don't know if they took a dash action or if they just used that.
No,
movement.
they just ran based on the
Okay.
The ones I gave you. Yeah.
My magnums are going to be like, I'm going to get you. And
Roll.
they're going to...
It's advantage on Tashlin.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to roll for Tashlin. No, it's a 7 and a 3, so neither of those hit. The other one, Istrid, is it's a 10. So they're just kind of being annoying, getting in the way and going...
At the end of your turn, people in guard uniform start to climb over the wall. And as this happens, they will kind of converge on Tashlin and Istrid and start taking them into custody. They won't know to go to the mirror unless one of you tells them to. But presume that's probably fine for now. And that kind of simmers down this situation to the point where let's leave initiative. Dana is there arresting Tashlin. She's going to look at the two of you who are there. So that's Swaski. No, Swaski's not there. Skitter. She's just going to turn to you, look kind of terrified because you're wearing quite a scary mask.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. It suits you. Anyway, did you get Darvel? Do you need us to follow him?
He disappeared. I got the items. I was flying down. He disappeared. Is Jem anywhere near?
You can all.
I don't
be
know
like
what happened.
walking up.
We'd be walking up at this point. Would have grabbed like a piece of fabric or cloth to put over the mirror because we don't need any mishaps. Soleil.
Simon, stop me! I can't read.
But yes, we would all be coming up with the mirror, so you would see us with it.
So has anyone seen what happened to Darvel? Skitter was just telling me that he disappeared.
Did you get him?
Yeah, he's and I just kind of like tap the mirror. You can fit so many Darvels in this bad boy.
That's a good place for. It's such a boring place to be. You don't even have any books to read. Like,
maybe I'll.
Yes, it's very fitting that he goes there.
Leave him in there for a time.
I mean, if you want to make it easier to take them all back to the station, you could just...
How does one get them out?
Punch.
Yeah, you have to break the mirror.
Oh,
don't look at it.
Okay.
Maybe don't tell Creer either. No, Creer has to know.
It. It's fixed.
Yes, we have. Yeah. If you do break it, just let us know and we'll come by and fix it and get it returned to Creer.
Right, okay. She's gonna take the mirror off you. It's odd putting a mirror into custody, but there we go. Well done. Good job.
Thank you for being there to help us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It would have been very frustrating if they'd all gotten away. What happened to the other one?
Which one?
The little one that thinks he got the crown.
I haven't seen any more. We've had an incident around the side. A couple of our guards are dead. She points in the direction where you know Ziraj was.
Yeah, the archer.
Yeah.
What dick.
I'm so sorry if it was all spur of the moment. If I'd remembered to message you, perhaps it wouldn't have happened. So Swaski takes the earring off their vines and kind of hands it back. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. These things happen. I will tell their families. They died doing something good for the city.
Captured some very bad people.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
It's comes with the job, I'm afraid. But I mean, we've got the leader of Zhentarim now, so that will help a lot.
Will that be enough to actually help dismantle this?
Well,
dead raiders, doom raiders.
Can only assume that it will slow them down at least for a time, and we can use that.
Is that going to cause lashback on your people, on your police?
We'll have to hope not. We'll go in quick and try and take out the whole group now that they'll be hopefully a little bit more disorganized.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we could help a little bit.
Absolutely.
You said that they didn't get the crown. Was that what they were after?
Seems so. When the little one he has a copy. That Gemma's amazing and makes things, and we made a copy of it with googly eyes and funny pictures on. So they are going to know very, very quickly that it's not the real one, but the real one is safe.
Okay. Well, for now, we'll take it.
Hopefully, if you've got Darvel, then hopefully by the time the gnome has realised that it's the wrong one, he'll be able to put the message out and tell them all to stop. Or something.
And if it's any consolation, there was definitely dissension in the ranks, because when I saw the gnome, he didn't put it in the bag with the others. He put it in his own coat.
Interesting.
So perhaps that's something you can use against Dom.
I will. I'll bear that in mind. Thank you. You should have a rest. Maybe go up to the main house and have a
ice cream.
Ice
That
cream.
sounds great.
Oh God, no more ice cream, please.
Gemma, we're taking that with us on all of our adventures. So know that now, right?
Please no.
If you learned the recipe, Gemma, do you think you could make it?
Skitty, you're brilliant. Gemma?
Thanks, Skitter.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I mean, I do cook. One of us has to.
She's amazing. I make the fire, you make the stuff that goes on it.
Yeah.
Fair division of labour.
Yeah.
I clean afterwards sometimes.
Are you going to go and have a sit down, have a recover, have a think?
Yeah. I've got a bag of magic items to give to Kriya.
Yeah, Kriya is at the door, like pacing, because obviously he can hear the commotion outside, but doesn't want to come out. How did you get them? Is everything safe? Do I? I see you're wearing some of it. That's fine. Can I just have it back though? Would that be okay? Some of it
Salo's
belongs to
incredible.
people. It's been to hell as far as I understand.
Bran's like, what? Am I going to hell now?
The only thing is the mirror. It's currently with the guard.
I should let them know. Will they need to let people out? I could let them know the exit word.
Oh, there's an exit word.
Yes,
There's an
of course.
exit
Yeah.
word.
You don't want to do that now.
It has
Is
a
it break glass?
what? No, it's it has a password. You think I should go?
Yes. You should tell them that.
Like
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
a good idea because they might not know and they might try and break it.
Oh well, you stay here. Theo will look after you, and I'm gonna go do that because it'd be terrible if it got broken. Absolutely awful.
Terrible. It'd be the
Really
worst.
bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna.
Why? Other than like preserving the collect, like there's nothing that could have come
Oh,
out.
we don't know. We don't know who's in it. They could be incredibly powerful or dangerous. There must be a reason they're trapped in the mirror. We just don't know.
Like
Yeah.
1,000 yards steps. Still probably.
Good luck with all of that.
Spider bugbear.
Smash cut, he's still climbing.
Yeah, to this day he's still climbing.
From someone's chimney, like just going,
It's gonna be a bard song somewhere.
As you go and start to relax, Theo will bring you anything you want: drinks, food, ice cream. Is there anything that any of you want to do as we kind of wrap up? Like, do you want to try and contact Skitter's mum? Is there any kind of final like reflections on what has happened today?
Yeah, first off, I'm gonna take off my the amulet of Black Skull, and I'm gonna put that in the saxophone back with the items. I am, however, keeping the eagle whistle pan flute. I'm going to try and subtly keep that unless I'm specifically asked for it. And then I will still argue about it. So yeah. And then, I will try to reach out to Skitter's mother to see if she is okay. And
Soleil, do you... I don't want to be selfish. You also have your own mother to contact as well.
It's okay. I went a few years without talking to her. I can go a few more days. I'll talk to your mom. That seemed more immediate. My mom didn't sound particularly scared.
Okay.
It'll be okay. I'll be all right.
Thank you.
so sending.
Yeah, you can just cast it because you are now familiar with her.
Hi, it's Skitter's friend again. You sound panicked. Are you safe?
Tell her I've been attacked by some other Cult of the Dragon people.
She's been attacked by Cult of the Dragon people.
But I'm okay.
But she's okay.
Probably out of words now. It feels almost like the line can't get through.
Oh no.
And there is no response.
What did she say?
I can't reach her. Sometimes I can't reach across planes. Sometimes other things stops it if there's something impeding my magic.
Okay.
But I can't find her. I'm sorry.
Thank you for trying. I don't know what to... Skitter's just gonna stand there kind of looking at the... Not because Carrera's like careered off. She's still holding the black dragon mask and is just gonna kind of look at it thoughtfully for a little bit. I guess unless no one says anything else.
I'm going to awkwardly come over with a bowl of ice cream. Do you want some ice cream, Skitter?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's have a sit down and just put our legs up for a second. Are you okay? You got hit a lot on the roof.
Oh, I think I'll be kind of licks a wound.
Soleil, Swansky, could you Gemma?
Yes.
I'll be fine.
It's right about this time actually that Rocky comes up to you, and he stands there and he doesn't have a face, but you can kind of you get the feeling that he's looking at you and contemplating you, and he's actually just gonna reach out and he's gonna put his little hands just on your leg, and through him I'm going to channel a level 2 cure wounds.
Sweet boy.
And you heal 16 points of damage. So it's just using. Yeah, it's a very great heal. So yeah, as he places his little hands on you, it's like you can if you were able to see magic, you would see it kind of being channeled from me to him and then into you. But it's great because it just feels like it comes from Rocky.
Gonna pick Rocky up and kind of give him like a head nuzzle, like a bunt.
He'll return it because he doesn't really have a neck, so it's his whole body just kind of
just rubbing on my face.
Oh, too cute! It's too cute.
And as we leave you all, thinking about what's next, healing your wounds, having some ice cream, across the city, somewhere in Waterdeep, a gnome hands the crown to someone who turns to him and throws it back at his feet and says, "This is not it." And all you see of this figure is a wooden hand. And that is where we're going to end this campaign.
No!
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, lovely players, for everything that you have contributed to this campaign. It wouldn't be what it was without you. If you enjoyed this show, we have more shows like it. So this is the final episode of ours, but next week, 2 new campaigns kick off. So the first one is The Eternal Army, which Niall is DMing for us. And the second one is A Viscous Cycle, DM'd by the wonderful Sean Smith. I believe, Johnny, you're in that one.
I am,
Yes. So those will be next week, Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. British summertime, I think, will be by that point. And also talk together on Friday, which is also 6 p.m. British summertime, where 2 of our cast talk to each other. We are Roll Together RPG. All our shows are streamed at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg and archived at youtube.com/rolltogetherrpg. And you can find us on social media as Roll Together RPG. Once again, a massive thank you to our D20 Club. Thank you so much for all of your support. We really do appreciate it. And again, massive thank you to our sponsors, Hero Forge, Ultra Pro, and Eldwood Academy, and to our supporters, D&D Beyond, Isle Champions Forgotten Realms, Warriors of Waterdeep, and Level Up Dice. We will see you again, although not quite in this format. But yes, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us, and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.